So you wanna learn about fear? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys from the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhome, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And I'm Scott loves baseball and bone games, he's played them all. There's no place to rather spend the money not staying here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
What's up, guys? For those of you that didn't hear last week, that is our newest theme song from the one and only off-screen hula dancing Elvis, Matt.
Hunka hunka.
Hunka hunka burning Matt.
Hey, John.
What is up, guys? It is episode 49. We're one away from the big 5-0 and only 3 away from exactly 52 episodes.
Insane.
I am unbelievably excited for that milestone, but realistically, this has just been a fun year. This is our first episode of 2021. Thank you for being with us throughout this entire ride. I don't know why I just stole that from John.
Yeah, that's mine. Back off.
I need something to fiddle with. But anyway, guys, it's great to be back. We have a cool beer lineup for you. A couple more from Michigan that I brought. From Colorado that I brought. Some other stuff from around the areas. We're excited. Our guest is...
The Invisible Man.
Yeah, we don't know where he's at. We talked to him today.
We literally both have spoken to him within the last 24 hours. So.
But he's not here at the moment, so maybe he'll show up, maybe he won't.
Jake?
So Jake or no Jake,
Jake or no Jake.
We have an episode. We move on.
Yeah.
We have an awesome, exciting thing to happen in hour 2 at the start of that hour, which is what we're playing with right now, our little fidget toys. But other than that, guys, man, check out all our... I'm excited. It's 2021. 2020's over. But the one thing that doesn't change, we keep drinking good beer.
We do.
On your right
Beer.
is all our...
We didn't even look... No, we'll do that in a little bit.
Well, on the right is all our sponsors. Make sure you check them out, please. They're all great people. We also have a new sponsor that'll be on CanCam today only, so check out that one as well. But again, guys, we're going to pick out our most anticipated beer of the night, and Matt will go first as always.
Yeah, of course I would, because I didn't see what we're even having.
You were organizing beer. I get that.
Yeah. I think there's something with a shadow proof or shadow woof on it. That's probably going to be
The
pretty promising.
chocolate orange shadow proof.
That sounds not bad. Do we have that already, though?
Not that one.
No, it's a new batch.
Okay. I can get down on that, because I see a lot of other looking like IPA kind of things.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them.
What's that Joe Max guy?
Stout. Coffee stout.
You know what? I'm going to go not sucking. Let's try that.
All right.
Jonathan.
This pistachio stout.
Yeah, I'm excited for that
I
one,
don't know
too.
if I've ever had pistachio beer, so...
I don't think I have either. That's why I bought it. For me, I'm also going to go with... I'm going to hate to do it, but I'm agreeing with off-screen Matt. I'm going with the Joe Max.
All right.
That coffee stout looks tasty.
Now, unless Jake shows up, Matt's going to have to count this time.
Oh. Man. Damn it, Jake. Why are you doing this to us? I mean, we stalled as long as we could. We didn't start till like 6 after.
Something like that. Damn it, man.
But, no, we're excited. And, of course, I gave off-screen Matt a glass with a handle so he doesn't break it again.
Drop glass once in a year, never let it down.
No. And you dropped your own glass is the funniest
I
part.
kind of feel better. That's the way that went down to breaking one of John's, in honesty. I'm still pretty bummed because of the cool glass.
Just
Yeah, he had just got... He was super stoked to get it. Yeah. Chris, Knight, we need to buy another glass.
Why I can't have nice things.
All right, guys. Anybody on? Anybody want to say hi?
Yeah, there's actually quite a few comments here so far, at least on the Facebook. I don't know if I just realized that YouTube might not be cooperating on it, but Facebook, we got Dale on. He said first, because apparently he was probably first.
What up, Dolly?
Carrie says they got on here before the beards. Jordan says, what the fuck, mates? I don't know if that's, she thinks you guys are... Anyway.
YouTube comments are down.
No, just completely? Cool.
Hey, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, switch over to Facebook if you're wanting to communicate or get a shout-out today. Evidently, YouTube comments are down.
I did notice that the On the,
And Facebook, Brett's saying, but you're reading Facebook comments.
Well, it's not on the stream service. This is on just Facebook because we're jerry rigging over here.
okay.
What else we got? Dale says, "Where's the guest?" That's a great question.
We don't know.
That's all.
We,
Love
if
it.
If you find Jake,
Oh, Jordan's offering to choreograph a fantastic, badass arm dance for you guys if you want to arm groove.
oh, that'd be interesting.
I would like to at least see what that pertains.
Okay.
Kevin's on says, "Hey guys, what's up, Kevin?"
what up?
Jordan says she can be here in 10. Just throwing it out.
I mean, if you want to come, Jordan, head on over.
Anything to keep me from counting, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
But no, that Jordan's awesome.
And Russell says, "Hey guys, first show of the year, let's go."
Let's go.
We also got Brett back on. He is confirming the comments may not be working, but we're trying to.
If he literally just read your comment, Brett, Facebook comments are working.
Well, on the Facebook that we got pulled up, I can see Facebook stuff, but
It's just not showing up in the stream.
Yeah, our broadcaster that.
So for some reason, it's not showing
Hooks
up on
up
the
multiple
stream. But if you
platforms.
comment, we can see it
Facebook,
because
yeah.
we jerry rigged our Facebook. But YouTube evidently is not cooperating, and
It's always scary because the program we use, like I started up and it says, "Oh, there's an update available," and I'm like, "Should I update? Should I not update? I don't know what's gonna happen." So I updated.
Just like the iPhones.
Brett commented on YouTube at 7:09. Said, "What's up, guys? Nick Cage was in a Wonder Life based movie called The Family Man."
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we.
I know of it, but I haven't seen it.
I just thought it was funny that that's the comment he made.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting off there because I will get distracted.
You will.
Yeah.
Get off my jobs.
We've seen me with things like that, and Tyler ends up doing this while Browns game's on or something.
Chances are during the break I'll be able to pull up, like we did Facebook, the YouTube comments, but
Awesome. But for now, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and switch over to Facebook. You can comment.
unless you don't plan on commenting.
Yeah, if you don't plan on commenting, stay on YouTube. We need all the views on there we can get.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, it is time for the best part of the show. It is time.
See, at some point we need to play the entire song.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Maybe next week.
Yeah.
Maybe next week we'll.
All right.
That'll start hour 2 next week.
Oh, there we go. That's a good
That'd be
start.
fun. Go heavy metal for hour 2. Fuck yes, we're doing it.
Yes.
Maybe
I'm
that'll
gonna lose another button.
Maybe that'll be the hour 2 theme song.
Yes. Yeah.
When we start switching the styles and get a little darker, so does the metal.
Perfect.
That actually works out really well. John still gets to hear his favorite version of our theme song.
Ouchville, John.
It's a win-win.
It's just because it's recorded better.
I like the cheesy
I would
version.
not disagree. Yeah, I mean, we did that with the mic here in one take. Like, I'm sure Tommy actually knows what he's doing.
I just pushed the button.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
See, you should
You
have done
didn't
that
even
better.
do that. I was the one that recorded
You
that
did
one.
do that.
All right, guys, it is time for our first beer. It is from Modest Brewing Company out of Minneapolis,
Is it
Minnesota.
modest or modest? It's MODIST.
I'd say modest. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's shiny as shit and hard to read.
It is.
So it could be either.
This is Forgotten Colors, Dragon Fruit, Passion Fruit, and Vanilla Bean Imperial Fruited Sour.
Dragon fruit, my favorite.
7.5%.
That's pretty reasonable.
It is reasonable.
You know, supposedly.
Supposedly. You know, I don't think Kevin's testing that one.
No, we don't know for sure with this one. So, guys, if you haven't been on our Instagram lately, check it out because we posted our top 9 beers of 2020.
We did.
Why not 10?
Not in any
10.
particular order.
Yeah.
Because 9
although-
fits in a collage better.
Although you could have put them in order since they're...
It wouldn't. The program I was using wouldn't do it.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, like...
I could have, but it wouldn't do it.
And how do you prioritize like the same score over the other one? Then you're playing favorites.
that would-
Technology lets me do things, but not always the way I think it should do it.
Pass that over to Oscar and Matt. Yeah, good luck seeing this can. I'll put it on CanCam, but
Actually, it's not looking too bad.
really...
Yeah. It's kind of... It looks like Risky Business font, like with the
It
same
does,
color
yeah.
and script.
There's little chunks in this
There's
thing.
chunks at
Woo!
the bottom.
Woo! It's chunky.
Definitely hazy, but doesn't look thick.
It's got a really good smell to it.
Yeah. It's a pleasant smell. Gotta be that dragon fruit.
Ooh,
Okay.
it is a bit tart.
That's not bad. I'm not upset with that. It's definitely different than what I was drinking pre-show, though. Since I was drinking a brains right before the show.
Yeah, this is definitely a little different.
Okay. You get vanilla because I don't get vanilla. This kind of supposedly has vanilla bean. That tart is so tart.
That
Which I love it.
That tart's overpowering any vanilla that's in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not upset with the flavor, but it's not.
They
If it's
probably
on
just
the
wasted
can,
vanilla bean.
yeah. If it's on, well, they probably just used they probably used one bean for the entire big ass batch. I'm telling you, that'd be the
Just
way
to
to
say
do
that
it.
you
Just
do
to
it.
say you put vanilla bean in it, and if anybody asks, no, we used real vanilla beans. We used one.
Yeah.
Hey, those things are expensive as shit.
They are 100%. Like half an ounce, like $300 or something.
Yeah.
That might not even be.
Are we
Something like
going like street pharmacy prices on like vanilla beans? Does that happen? Like, man, I got this
No.
half ounce, I got an 8-ball. What you want on this vanilla bean? You want a brick?
that. One would hope so, but no, it's
We buy it street.
Oh no, actually, no. What we learned in It's Wonderful, he's a druggist. Go to the
druggist.
Go to the druggist,
yes.
because that sounds much more like legit than a street pharmacist.
Which what he's referring to is our most recent Two Bearded Guys Drunken Movie Review. You can find those wherever you listen to podcasts, wherever they can be found, we're on it. Everything's the same here, except it's Two Bearded Guys Drunken Movie Reviews. We have a ton on there now. They're actually being played during the quieter air times of Turfs Up Radio now as well.
I think I said we got a Super Bowl spot.
We have over
Really-
400 downloads for our podcast.
Yeah.
And that's not including the immediate stream.
Streams.
So, like, I actually never
download
never download our own podcast because I just immediately stream it off of a couple different services.
Yep.
But if you're someone who likes to download and then listen while you're on the road, anything like that,
Save your data.
yeah, save the data. It's great for us. It makes us look better.
It does.
But also, they're fun. They're 20 minutes, roughly, of three dudes debating movies as if they were at the bar drunk, basically.
Yeah.
And that'll be happening again this evening.
Yeah, and we'll be recording another one tonight, and it'll be up Tuesday or Wednesday.
Not every movie is a great movie.
No.
Spoiler alert.
I'm excited for this conversation. I think it needs to be had. We also got we got a Twitcher. It says Giacomo right. You tickle my fancy.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
What?
I don't know if we know Giacomo right, but
I don't know.
Is that Kevin? Is that you? I don't know what Kevin's Twitch thing handle is. So I don't know.
That sounds like something John would know, not Tyler.
Yeah. But Kevin's my buddy. Kevin's Kevin Reitzman.
Oh, it's Wrightsman.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
But anyway, this beer.
Hi.
So on this beer, we're getting a little tartness. We're not getting the vanilla bean.
No vanilla bean.
If you're scared off by chunks in your beer, it wouldn't be your thing, but you don't notice it really. It's the fruit's all there. Love the fruit. Love the tart. I like tartar sours, especially when they're not the heavy fruits.
that passion fruit.
When it's not turning your glass like this.
Yeah.
I want more tart. But you put vanilla bean on the can, and I'm not getting it.
Right.
That bugs me. Now, if it is 7.5% like the can says, that is a bonus.
This reminds
15
me
points.
of like a traditional Berliner Weiss, not something that they were going to throw a bunch of fresh fruit and slush it up. It's just a solid, straight up Berliner Weiss.
I had a little more vanilla at the end. I did get some at the end. I had to take a big gulp.
Was that the chunks?
It was like the chunks and big gulp. Yeah, go ahead and rinse that quick because your vote counts today, unfortunately.
At least till Jordan gets here.
Matt's got a lot of jobs today.
So, I like this beer.
Yeah, same.
I would drink it again. It's more tart, which I really appreciate and enjoy. Crafted well, but yet no vanilla bean like it says it has. So I'm gonna go 3 1/4.
I like the tartness. I like the more traditional feel. I am docking it just a hair for the vanilla bean, but essentially it comes out as a wash because I'm giving it a little bonus on the ABV.
Okay.
So I'm going to give it a 3.5. I really enjoy it. I think it's a nice, closer resemblance to a traditional Berliner Weiss.
Yeah, agreed with that.
Off-screen dish bitch.
I would go 3 1/4. Kind of similar to your thoughts. Gets a little ding for the vanilla not being there, and I'm not apprehensive of the chunkiness, but it's a little off-putting. And then the tartness was good. It was that more classic Berliner, but a little less my style. But the ABV kind of helps give a bump up. So depending on what you're looking for, that low to mid 3s I think is a fair game. So kind of split the difference. 3.25.
Yeah.
1 second, I'm debating with our friend Jordan on if she's coming or not.
Oh.
While you're doing that, John, would you like to cover how we do our scoring? Since I think we skipped over that in case someone is watching new.
Yes, so we do the untapped scale, quarter points. So when we rate a beer, if we rate something a 3, that's not a bad score. That is a perfectly average beer. So as we go up from there, obviously the scores get better, the beer gets better. Once we get to that level 4 or higher, that's not only is that a really good beer, that's a beer that we're going to go seek out. It could be our style. It may not be our style. It may not be something that we wouldn't normally drink, but if we want that style, we would search that beer out specifically. That would be a 4 or higher. Once you get to that 4.5, it becomes a lot more subjective. Like, it's just personal preference at that point. 4.5 beer is one of the best beers we've had, but we're not going to rate it a 5 unless it's a personal favorite. And there's not been many of those.
There's been 4.
Okay.
We've had 4 5s.
Out of 400 beers.
Out of over 400 beers now.
Yeah.
Makes it sound a little snobby.
That's
So 1%?
our average score is. Our
1%.
average score is 3.15,
1.5,
I think now. I forgot to check the other day.
What we're shooting for pie?
3.145.
Yeah. That'd be amazing if we could do that.
That'd be hilarious. We wouldn't score another beer after that. If we somehow got it to be pie, we're just repeating. We're like, sorry guys, we're going to actually create a Two Beerded Guys 2 account.
We are shutting this down.
we would legit make a Two Beerded Guys 2, and that would be where the new beers went. That'd be funny as shit. Sorry, I'm a nerd a little bit. That'd just be fun.
As we go down on the scale, that getting down to that 2, beers that are in that 2 to 3 range, below average. There's some sort of flaw in there that makes it a below average beer. Maybe they tried something and it just didn't work. Maybe they overdid something. I don't know. Once you get down to a 1, like, that's the point where you're like, okay, if it's the last thing in the fridge, maybe, but I'm not going to be happy about it. Anything below a 1?
That looks like a redneck trucker.
Yeah. Once you get below a 1, that's like, oh dear God, I'm gonna pour this down the drain and hope for water.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's how it works. This beer came out of 3.25, so it is above average.
Yeah.
Slightly, but still above average. Tasty, missed on its vanilla. And, Matt didn't like the chunks. Although he drinks brains.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
thick,
my bad.
not chunks.
Brains.
That's chunky, not chunks. Thick.
He likes them thick.
Likes
It's real thick and juicy.
That we need
That
to
big
get
old
on
devil.
for.
Actually, got a few more comments here, too, before we get on the next beer.
Hey.
Jordan says, Stephen Fox's band could be in the background just playing the theme song.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of tough to say no to. And Steven says, what song? So it seems like they are not conversing very much.
Our German brewery retweeted us again.
Perfect.
Guys, follow on Twitter if you have one. BROUWERIG Gailings.
I'll have Matt type it in the Facebook comments.
Yeah, it's a brewery out of Germany, and they have become our favorite Twitter people because they retweet literally anything we post. So
Yeah, show them some love for
Yeah.
retweeting us every week.
even if you don't want to follow them, go in and like some of their tweets, give them some love, because they're awesome to us. Evidently, we don't know why, but they are.
Whatever that is, you take the phone. Just type it in the comments over
Do
there.
what? Huh? Oh, another duty? All right, so I'm still reading. We just got Sarah Ann Schubert. Says, hey, guys.
What up?
Sarah.
Brett Pilcher dropped a big gulp, huh? Well,
Big gulp,
see you
big
later. Josh Cecil is saying
Cecil
cheers,
Magic!
boys.
Man.
Kelly Kaufman is even saying be nice to Matt. That's counter-contrary.
Whoa.
appearances,
You
but-
can't say that after saying he doesn't matter. Not even that he
You're the last one.
not even that he doesn't count. That he doesn't matter.
And we got. Now I'm getting comments from YouTube now. For some reason, that decided to start working.
Hey!
We got Jason Bell says, "Sup, beardos."
What up,
That's
Jason?
good. I don't think I've heard that yet.
Beardos.
Jason's a good dude.
It took a year for someone to call us beardos.
Yeah, I'm kind of let down with everybody else in that.
Yeah.
Really.
Way to go, guys.
And Giacomo Wright, he says, "Have you had Japanese ashi lager?" I think we had something sounding
I don't know,
similar
was
to
that-
that at some
We'll
point.
have to look
but-
and see our Untapped and see what it was.
Check out our Untapped, but no, we have not. I know
Okay,
that.
okay.
So
Okay.
that is not one we've
I
had
would
on
like to
here.
try that, though.
Yeah.
If you know where we can find some.
Let us know.
Yes.
Makes life easier. Matt's putting in the comments on Facebook right now.
On Twitter, this is just German Brewery.
Yeah, follow or like anything they have, just because, like, even if it doesn't make sense, just give them a like, because they give us a lot of love. So
You do.
we're gonna send some their way.
I'd be curious to see how they found out about us.
Who the hell knows? I did go through one day and follow a ton of random breweries. So there's and then I hashtag like beer,
Yeah.
stuff like that, and breweries a lot of times like craft beer. That's something they'll search.
So follow the hashtags.
They'll follow those hashtags and follow people that use them. Yada yada
And
yada.
this is on the tweeter, we said?
On
Yes.
the Twitter.
On the Twitter.
All right, so our next beer is from Yaya Brewing Company, which we have had before. This name's amazing.
I love this name.
Fluffy Puffy Sunshine. New England style IPA at 6.5%. Yaya is out of Spokane Valley, Washington.
Up north.
Up north?
Hashtag up northwest.
Bunker area.
Do you like that? Hashtag up northwest. Yeah, that seems pretty close to
If
the bunker.
someone lived in a bunker, it's probably like
He wouldn't be in the valley, but
it's probably 2 cities down, which would be like 3 hours away.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason we're like getting some like Twitch comments.
Yay.
Weird. Giacomo Wright says, "LOL." He actually had a couple of crates from Christmas of that Ashi Lager, so it's
Couple of
really
crates?
nice. And then we
Okay.
got I'm gonna butcher this. Ice Stan La Costas says, "Hi guys, and what are you drinking?" Which, if you type that in, I'm sure you probably just heard. We if you're new to the show, we go through a bunch of beers, drink them, shenanigans, dumb shit, and this is the next one we're working on.
Yes, and we'll put it. We have a can. We'll put it on there so you can see. But yes, there you go.
I can
It
find
is
my
the
cursor. There we go.
Yaya's crap. Now I don't remember what.
Fluffy Puffy Sunshine.
Thank you, Fluffy Puffy Sunshine.
How could you forget that?
I was afraid I was gonna get the order wrong or something.
I think this is one that I bought off Taver, and it's 100% because of the name.
Yeah, well, duh. That the brewery's name's Yaya, and that just makes me happy.
Is it because you like Fluffy and Puffy, John?
I might be both of those
I am
things.
very fluffy.
But not Puffy?
Puffy.
I've had enough water today.
He's lying. Very puffy.
It's fluffy.
No.
I'm the Gabriel Iglesias version of fat. I'm fluffy.
We're oh, the singer?
Gabriel Iglesias.
Is he the comic?
Yeah, Bailo
Comedian.
Amor.
Comedian.
No,
No?
that's
Enrique.
It's
Ah.
Enrique Iglesias.
Easy mistake.
Balamos.
Yeah. Also
Is he also
being
living La Vida Loca?
I think so.
no, that was Ricky Martin.
Oh,
Duh.
Oh, yeah.
The modern Fibonacci. Russell's also clarifying for us, pronounced without the E, so Spokane.
Spokane.
You Philistines.
It's like a Louisville thing.
And he says it's about 5 hours from the bunker.
Then what's the
5 hours? That's
close.
Yeah.
then what the hell's the point of putting the E on it?
What's the point of putting the S in Louisville?
Because it's French.
Okay.
Louisville?
No E in
Louise.
I mean, that'd be a whole different kind. It was the Louisville Slugger, wouldn't it?
If it was actually Louisville, would it be Lewis?
I mean, that's how Americans would spell it, especially Indiana people.
Oh, it's
Although
same
we
thing.
have some cities in it, or cities, we have some places in Indiana that are not pronounced the way they should be, anyway.
Same in Ohio. We got Houston and Russia instead of Houston and Russia.
Yeah. Well, Rocheville on the way to West Lafayette on 28, 26, whatever it is. Literally, it's Russiaville, except it's Rocheville.
Rocheville.
Which Lafayette's just all kinds of wrong, anyways. Who came up with that?
Russell hijacked this conversation
All right, back to the
for a
beer.
good solid like 2.5 minutes.
All right, back to the beer. So again, this is Yaya Brewing's Fluffy Puffy puppy.
Job Heckibus.
Fluffy Puffy Sunshine New England IPA.
Fluffy Puppy Sunshine would be pretty good too. I'll get behind that.
I'm not getting as much on the nose as I expected.
There's some.
It's there. It's just.
It's also May. This is the backlog of IPAs from May.
But the
that we're
flavor,
working through.
Flavor comes through. The head is solid for as old as it is.
Yeah. It is soft.
Nice, beautiful color, hazy. It's pillowy soft.
It's fluffy and puffy.
Nice mouthfeel. Not astringent really at all.
No, there's a slight little bit, but
Yeah.
a little bit mouth drying.
Nice. It's not citrusy. It is, but it's not.
Tropical.
Yeah, tropical is the word I
tropical.
want. Nice tropical feel.
Yeah.
It is.
I eat like
That's tasty.
some papaya, some guava. Maybe not guava.
Put a
some
little
papaya.
fucking champagne in there. She got you a mimosa.
I feel like I'm a little less enthusiastic about this than you guys.
Really?
I'm enjoying it.
It's a meh. Like it's not bad, but it's not great. Like the consistency, the texture of it. Like it's got that. It's got good head retention. It's got a good
Man, I
pillowy
hope Jordan
mouthfeel.
hurries up if he's gonna be like this.
Well, honestly, like flavor wise, and this might be kind of our fault because it has sat there for a minute, but I don't really think it's got a whole lot of oomph in the flavor department.
I think it's fallen out a little bit. I mean, that's fair, but
Which, again, I don't know if I can hold that against them specifically or us,
that's
but,
not us. Yeah.
Nope, it's on them. Fuck them.
but it is this can this time.
I still enjoy the flavor. I think it's a soft, easy drinking IPA.
Yeah.
One that I'm shocked Matt's not enjoying because it's an easy drinking IPA.
It is easy drinking, but I've gone to this level of snobbery now to where I'm like,
God,
well,
yeah,
if it's not flavorful,
It's really funny. He went from just the Keystone beer
Keystone
and
guy.
stout guy to a true beer snob, and
It's all your guys'
It's
fault.
unbearable.
it is a little bit.
God damn it.
I've just grown to now. I realize like what I like with the IPA since we kind of went elbow deep on them there for a little while. It's like,
Dude,
okay.
last week was a good week on IPAs.
Yeah. So
Which,
you
speaking
go
of which, hold on,
for-
I gotta tell you something. So last week, where the fuck is it? All right, last week we had which one was it? Double Grazing? No. Skies of Wonder. Skies of Wonder. Yeah, Skies of
Yes.
Wonder. IPA. It's funny. The head brewer commented on our post, and he was confused because they literally just released it on like Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
and he was like, "How'd you guys get it so fast?" And I'm like, "Oh no, this is."
Oh, man.
The summer one, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we release it twice a year."
You say so. We know people.
I'm like, "But it was still really good."
You should send us more.
I kind of hinted at that,
Where are they from? Maybe. Figure it out. We'll figure it out.
but I thought you guys would get a kick on that. We had a head brewer going, "How the fuck did Indiana get this beer that fast?" And I'm like, "Through Taylor, because it's last year's."
Yeah.
A couple quick comments just because they are pouring in a bit tonight. It's kind of a little more
Sweet.
fun than we've had in a while with that. We got Jordan Licker Fox says, so many jokes, stop talking. Be there in 8 minutes. So
Yeah,
damn.
she's on her way. I already heard.
All right. And Dale's saying, so no Jake. Apparently we should name this episode Less Than Jake instead of To Jake or Not to Jake. We weren't too sure. We'll back pocket that for the next time.
To Jake or not to Jake? That sounds dirty.
Russ says, Off-Screen Matt also makes some amazing crafts using stones. Yes,
does.
I have been told I've got some pretty epic skills. I mean, when you got someone that really knows how to instruct you through...
Speaking of which, follow Offscreen Matt on Instagram and TikTok. You can find all of Matt's amazing memes as well as his crafting ability with Keystone cans on either Instagram or TikTok.
I really thought Keystone was going to comment and reshare.
Cease
I
and
was
desist.
hoping.
Oh. Stop using our cans! And then we've also got Giacomo right again says, so the real question, should I pop open one of these and drink them with you? Those, what was it, the Akais or whatnot?
Yes.
I say yes.
Yes.
I mean, we could start a poll if we want to make it official, but I think it's just going to be a resounding yes.
I really want one of those.
You should be popping open beers and drinking with us. Absolutely.
Always drink with us. Drink
And-
with us, everyone.
At some point, maybe we can actually sell
We,
tasting packages.
we promote alcoholism on Monday nights only.
Or whenever you feel like it. I mean, I'm
No,
not,
we promote it on Monday nights. We're okay with it other nights.
I'm about to say, like, yeah, I'm not really too selective. I just- we
We're
just have to do this
okay with
tonight.
it otherwise. We just promote it on Monday nights. Drink with us. See if you can keep up with us.
Oh, and now Giacomo he was laugh crying and then laugh crying like a waterfall. I didn't know there was more than one laugh crying emoji. Apparently, there's a couple.
On Twitch, he's probably got a lot.
And he says, "Consider it done."
Alrighty, what time is it here?
Time to rate this beer.
7th. Oh yeah, we haven't even rated it yet.
Yes, you go first.
Yeah, I do, don't I? I enjoyed it. I think it had a great mouthfeel. Carbonation level was perfect. The color was gorgeous. Nice tropical feel on the taste buds. I enjoyed it. Clearly more than Matt. I'm going to give it a 3.5 as well.
Matt's next.
Again, I didn't say it was bad. It's not my flavor profile because it either lost the flavoring or it's just not got as much of that fruity juiciness to it that I kind of am leaning towards on my IPAs these days.
He wants the least IPA you can have.
Yes, sir. So it's well done though. So I mean, a 3 is a solid rating. I think it's a little low, but that's my personal spin
What
on
a
it.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a dish bitch, right?
I am also going 3.5. I think this beer, fresh, has a chance to be a 4+. Really, really good. Unfortunately, it's just 8 months old, and that's on us.
Well, it's mostly on Matt because he bought 800 IPAs.
I was just like people in college had experimental phase with IPAs. I had to figure out what I liked and what I didn't. All right, so
God.
that's why I'm like an IPA snob now. Now I'm like, no, I know it's what I likes.
Hey, we're catching up. We're catching up.
And that is a 3.25 average.
Yeah, it's the same as last one.
All right.
Trying to get that 3.1415.
Repeating.
Pie, son.
Except not
It's
repeating.
not repeating.
Well, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not repeating. It's just
It's
Never
infinity.
ending.
yeah, just never ending.
To infinity.
What is that term called? Where it doesn't?
Pie.
Well, no. Where a decimal
To
never
infinity?
repeats because you could do the bar.
Yeah, I know
for
what it
repeating,
is,
and
I
then
just
it's
don't know. I don't know.
smart people watching. What is that?
Yeah, is there any nerds? Where's Kevin Smolar? He'd probably be able to tell us. Our next beer is yet another IPA. So that's 2 IPAs in a row now, counting this one.
Yep.
We have 3 total today. So we had a sour, 3 IPAs, and then we get into the stuff Matt might like more. This is the Tendril IPA by there's a dent right on the word. Proclamation Ale Company. It is a 7% ABV. This is our OG. We used to make this just for us. We used to say, screw you guys, no Tendril for you. And we sometimes felt bad. But things are different now. We've grown up a little. And over time, we learned to play well with others. This is our OG. We used to make it for us. Now, we make it for you. And our newest guest...
Yay!
Smooches to the dog.
That was 9 minutes.
She's been here before. You know her. You love her. It is the owner of Books and Brews, Noblesville, the theater kid
I'm
herself,
too fat to squeeze through.
Jordan Fox. Grab yourself the chair right there. You don't have to stand.
Don't sniff my butt. I'm sorry.
That's how he says hi.
You say it now.
buddy.
She can, or he, or whatever you are, stay with me.
No.
No.
Get.
We love him.
I love you.
Go.
I love Griff, but his needy little ass will be a pain the whole time.
Yeah.
Why just the asshole?
I didn't say the asshole. I said his neat. Stop it. All right, she's out already.
I'm back in.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? Who doesn't count anymore? Do
Yay!
not. Do not. Sorry, off screen, Matt.
Oh.
All right. Time for our next beer. Again, this is the Tendril IPA by Proclamation.
I love the fact that this is the OG. This is like the one that they made from themselves. Like
Yeah,
that
that's-
really.
Even if that's a bold lie, it's a great marketing strategy.
Yeah.
It's a fun story. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it made me happy. Brewers do make beers specifically for themselves,
Not
though.
only they're the screw ups, but
Well, yeah.
And Brett says he's clarifying his view on our Monday alcohol endorsement. He says it's more Monday binge drinking than alcohol thing. At least that's what I tell myself.
all right. I tell myself that it's like 3 ounces at a time, so it's really like 2.5 beers.
Yeah, when you do the math
Yeah,
on this,
they're
like
just
this really
samples.
isn't as bad as you think it would be, but you just kind of feel it some nights.
No, especially since we stopped doing hour 3 most of the time, although last week we went...
Hour 3 is just turned into the drunken movie reviews. We basically still do it, just not as long.
Mm-hmm.
And not live, yeah.
I think that's, no, that was what she said. Nobody.
You guys have a lot more head than I do.
I'm so happy she's here.
Say true.
And that's why we need the ding, John.
As Steve's going, oh my god, that's real.
It's a new year.
So there's hope, you're saying?
Good luck, Steve.
Hey, cheers, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Probst.
First episode of the new year, Jordan saving us by getting Matt off the counting list.
Yes.
Yep. Well, I had to thank Sarah for taking over the brewery because I was still there. And I said, hey, if I leave now, you can drink anything you want until I get back. So she's got like an hour and 15 minutes to just get
Feeling good.
Not wasted, but
Feeling good.
Whatever she wants.
Solid buzz.
I don't think she's going to complain.
And the best part is she can watch you, and she knows when you're leaving.
I forgot your gifts in my car.
We have gifts.
Yes.
Oh.
I brought you gifts.
Well, during our hour 2 break.
Is it a GIF or a GIF?
A gift.
No, it has a T.
Oh, gift.
To selflessly or selfishly plug ourselves for a hot chocolate bomb.
I was going to mention, I was going to call you, introduce you as hot chocolate bomb queen, but
It's a little watered down feel.
yeah.
It tastes grassy.
Grassy.
That I don't mind.
It tastes 8 months old.
Yeah, but it's watered down.
Yeah.
I don't like IPAs, and I could drink this. That's how watered down it is.
And you were worried about my scores.
Yeah, but I like her hair more.
That's fair.
She has the red poof or magenta poof right now above her head.
My let's go be on TV
Oh, you're the
when you
theater
look like
kid.
shit. Look. Dog hair from your pup.
Well, I say, that just happened. that's John's fault more than anybody.
But I love him.
He's sweet.
She's talking about John's
Come sit on my lap.
ridiculously needy golden doodle
It's about
I think that's all
65
golden
pounds,
doodles.
probably.
I would
and
let
would
him
knock
have
over all the beers
Yeah.
and then be on the table.
He has no
Our
idea.
viewership
He's
would
like
probably go up.
90 pounds.
Probably.
all the single ladies who love dogs.
I just have like a poof
Yeah.
of foam in the bottom of my glass.
Oh, Tyler got all the head this time.
That's a first.
Blink, blink.
Is that the fluffy puffy I heard so much about?
Where's the dog? Where's the peanut butter?
There it
Where are those
is.
peanut butter pretzels? Where are they?
Gross.
Remember that guy we know that's got a jar labeled for the dogs on a can of peanut butter, John?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would a guy have just a specific jar of peanut butter for his dogs? One might ask.
One
Because
might.
hopefully they're just clipping their nails and putting it on the wall of the shower.
Text from my brothers wants to say that the girls love their hot chocolate bombs. I bought them for Christmas.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that Blake helped me buy for their Christmas
Nice.
because Blake's a badass. But yeah, they evidently loved them, so thought I'd let you know. Hot chocolate bomb queen.
No, those are Sarah's. Sarah's only made me, or let me make 2 dozen of the
New ones.
2,500 that we've sold. Because I am not a chocolatier. I say, here's your fucking bomb, take it. And she's like, here's
Sarah's
your
become
bomb.
one. Like she makes good chocolate bombs. They're all
She is a
dressed up
chocolatier.
now. The New Year's ones were gorgeous. She's now messing with like white chocolate for chocolate bombs, doing all sorts of stuff.
Well, instead of chocolate bombs, I think we should talk about this beer.
Damn, that was an expert segue.
Damn it.
She's better at this than we
Everybody's
are.
so much better.
This is only her second time on, and she's doing way better than either of you.
Because I get tired of talking about my freaking work. I want to talk about beer.
Beer.
And hang out with my bros.
Yeah.
So beer wise, again, I feel it's
With
watered
my
down.
undercut. I'm one of the bros.
I thought you guys said, well, talk about beer is our job.
I feel like it's a little watered down. It is old. It's not fair to them,
Yeah.
but at the same time, this beer, this can. We've had other IPAs that are at the same age that have held up a lot better.
Just had, yeah.
Yeah. This one's just. We have another IPA coming up.
I figure we'll get rid of all the froth.
Works for me.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
little grassy. It's not bitter.
No, I enjoy the flavor if it just had a little more body to hold it.
Yeah.
It was watered down.
Well, and so, okay.
I love listening to John sometimes.
Flavors will age out.
The body
The
does.
body doesn't.
No.
So that's just a flaw
Oh, yeah.
in the
I
brewing
agree.
of it. So
So originally it was super thin.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
grassiness I like. That's that's more leaning. I like to lean away from juicy and into a little more grassy, traditional IPA flavors. And I like the flavor. And it would be easy to put that down if you were the brewers, because they say on the can that they originally made it for them. And that would be an easy one to drink.
What's the ABV?
7.
There's
So
no way.
I was say maybe it's sessionable, but that's not at 7.
No way.
It says it on the can.
On the can, better be in the
And it's
can.
not 450 North. Which, by the way, no.
That's an expert segue.
Too bad we still have to rate this one first.
Yeah, it's a little early,
Uh,
but a good shot.
Can I see the can?
No.
I missed the intro.
Technically, it was about to be Matt's turn to go first. So, Jordan, you'll
Jordan's
get a
turn to
score
go first.
first.
Remind me, the 4 is like
So,
perfect.
4 is-
3 is you seek it out.
No,
Nope.
whoa.
Well,
5 is perfect.
3
4
is
seek it out.
average.
3 is
4
average.
is seek it out. 5 is perfect.
Let's
Under
record a
3
show,
below
you
average.
just did 3, 4, and like.
We always
probably.
do.
I probably did. But no, so going under 3 is below average. Under 1's awful.
so 3's average.
Yes, perfectly average.
I would give it a straight 3.
Straight 3.
I could chug it. I hate IPAs, and I would chug it.
I could chug it. It's 7%. I could fucking
It's
count
not.
that
There's
shit.
no way this is 7%.
We've had 17%ers that didn't taste like 17%ers. I believe that's 7%.
Yeah.
Buy that for $1.
Now, if
I
they
give
tried
it
to sell...
average 3 because
if they tried to sell that
like
at
the
10?
grassiness as well,
See, I knew I liked you.
and I give you free beers, so
That's true. I'm going to have to agree with Jordan and give it a 3 on that. That hurt a little bit to agree with. I hate agreeing with people. I like giving my own... What the fuck? I like giving my own scores, but I'm going to agree it's a perfectly average IPA 3.
I would have knocked it just a little bit for that body. So let's go 275. I know it needs to be thicker. Not your body. Your body. You're nice and thick.
we all
Damn straight, baby.
everyone here likes it thicker. We're fine.
Yes. Yes.
We're all thick in our own good ways.
Thick and beautiful.
And juicy.
And a little bit.
Oh,
God, it's so juicy.
no!
So why'd you give it, John? Sorry.
275.
So it'll be a perfect 3 average. So it's right in the middle of our score. It's definitely worth drinking, and if you could get it fresh, let us know how it is.
I think drinkable is a good word. It's
drinkable.
It's very average. It's not standout. It's not bad. It's very drinkable.
Not that you count right now, but what would you have scored it?
I would have gone with the masses and done a 3. I would have put the caveat like it's smooth. It's got that good IPA drinkability or
7%.
that good hazy drinkability. It's softer mouthfeel. 7% is pretty strong. But with the caveat of if you remember being a kid and eating dirt when you tripped and fell and you're really fond of that memory, then yes, you're gonna really like this beer.
If it had been a session IPA, I might have rated it a 3.
Oh, well. What's funny,
It's
though,
really
is
weird.
the ABV is high, but it was still sessionable in body and flavor.
Yeah.
So it's a weird one because it shouldn't be sessionable, but I could definitely make it sessionable.
Yeah, I would make it sessionable.
But how can we know in this day and age that it's actually a 7?
Because the only brewery that's been caught doing something like that in the recent time period
No,
is the brewery.
Because our buddy
Indiana.
Kevin
In
can
Indiana.
test it.
Yeah. If we had another can, we'd give it to Kevin and be like, test
Well,
this shit.
I want another can. I will buy another can.
From where?
While you're looking under the table for that extra beer, Tyler,
Because the can's
No.
here.
Randy Moisner popped out and said, "Hello, fellas. Happy
Rhode Island.
2021."
Randy.
I am not
Hope
a
it's better than
fella. My
2020.
pronouns are she and her. Thank you. Don't let my undercut fool you.
And we've also got Giacomo Wright says,
Jesus.
well, yeah, he
I
was
love
asking what the bar sitch is over here. He is apparently in the UK and says they are on
Oh,
full
nice.
lockdown. Only grocery stores are open.
So,
what part of the UK? I love my London.
Did not get that far out yet. But if you're still on Giacomo, what part of UK?
so bars in Indy are not
Kinda
shut down,
open?
but are very, very limited right now.
Yeah.
When you leave Marion County, there's a little more lax, but all breweries and bars right now are allowed to be open, and most are. There have been a few that I know of. There's one of my favorites in Broad Ripple recently decided to go ahead and shutter for a little while just because of the restrictions. It's going to save them money to not have workers
Mo
in
and
there.
Johnny's?
No. Plum/Shop. I used to go over there after work all the time when I ran Books and Brews brought it.
I've never heard of them. I must check them out.
It's
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
plumps.
Plumps.
Pump/shot.
Plumps. Plumps.
Well, I was
Last
thinking
shot.
pump and shot.
Yeah,
and I was
I got
very confused. I'm like, that's not appropriate.
I used to get very drunk over there after work. It was
Hey,
a
can
good
you write
time.
down pump and shot though?
Pump and shot.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a new beer
It's
name.
shotgun instructions as well as a good album name. And Giacomo says he is from Scotland.
Ooh.
Oh, so
Ooh, like
I like you already.
Gerard Butler.
If we get
Does
a
he
picture
look like
sent to us
Gerard
via
Butler?
Twitch, I'm gonna be pissed.
if we had a picture sent of Gerard
I
Butler and be like,
won't.
"This is me," be like, "Yes, that would be perfect. That's worth it."
Yes, I
As
am
long
actually
as it's
Gerard
like
Butler.
clear up, it's family friendly.
Not on this show.
Have you been on this show? You're just talking about the pump and shoot.
All right,
And reverse grip and
all right. We do
I
need.
didn't say that.
We do need to get through. That was another episode.
Okay.
We do need to get through this last beer for this hour.
Yep.
So we don't
Cool
do what we
label.
did last week. This is the 450 North Brewing Company's Holographic Nuggets, double dry hop, double IPA with Enigma, Cashmere, Citra, and Amarillo. It is 3% ABV. It is a newer can. That is accurate.
I was gonna say, is this an
A,
allegedly
it's
or,
tested, and B, they haven't had troubles with their IPAs like they did other beers. This was given to us by our sponsor, Indie Craft Brew,
Indie
on
Craft
the right
Brew.
side of your screen.
Over there.
Mike.
Mike's been taking good care of us. He's a huge beer rep for 450 as well as owns Books and Brews Muncie / Indie Craft Brew Bottle Shop, whatever you're looking at on Instagram.
And he worked for us for a day. Hey, Mike.
Mike's a
Left
great
an
dude.
impression.
Some of the hardest to find beers in Indiana are easily found at Books and Brews Muncie.
Yeah.
So,
he's got a lot
Good
of the what is it?
not anymore. Those are gone.
Oh, those are gone.
He brought in some smoogies recently.
That's not fun.
Smoogie.
that sounds like something I get from my druggist.
I feel like that's what I get from Griff.
Yeah. Can I get an eighth of those smoochies?
Maybe we
Smoothies?
gotta keep the peanut butter away from her. But
Didn't hear him know. Let the record show.
if you're on the north side of Indy, head on up to Muncie. It's a great place to grab beer.
Yep.
And that brings us to. Are you ready, John? Are you sitting down?
Oh yes.
Great.
Oh God!
Pet name of the week.
Brought to you by.
Turns Up Radio.
Nightcap.
Liz says hi to her crispy, fluffy, super moist chicks and waffle.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a
That
lot of
sounds like
adjectives, guy.
Chicks and waffle.
Yeah.
As you stroke the beard.
Yeah, he gets a little excited.
Yeah, that's his excited thing.
Our buddy Russell's significant other definitely has a shrine to John in their bedroom. It's fine.
I once told her that he touched
in the
the.
bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're fairly certain it was in the bedroom, right? Isn't that where he showed us? Or was it the
That makes
office?
sense.
Foyer.
Makes sense.
And also, Giacomo Wright says, LOL, I've actually met Gerard.
Oh, shit. George just had a fucking heart attack.
No.
And
Or
other
something
things.
else.
Someone else.
Well, I said and
Someone else a little moist.
I used to work at a steakhouse where lots of celebrities would come, and he was my the one
after.
person that I was so pissed that no one called me about. Him, Gerard Butler, and Donnie Osmond. And they all know
Did
now.
you say him, Gerard
Gerard
Butler?
Butler.
No, him, comma, Gerard Butler, comma,
We were talking about Gerard Butler.
or
Who
Donnie
was him?
Osmond. Him, Gerard Butler.
Oh, okay. She's
though. Oh, you mean,
I'm using proper English.
you're really grammarizing us, huh?
yeah. We drink beer.
Yeah.
Lots of it.
Well, I had a beautiful margarita from delivery before I came, so.
Shout out delivery.
Is that where you get some livers?
Speaking of which, I need to stop in delivery. They
Get
have
the Pico Sour.
the Pisco Sour. Yeah.
Pisco's.
So when I was in Peru, that's their national drink is actually the Pisco Sour. And I drank a shit ton of them when I was a junior in high school. And I was...
You're in South America. They don't have drinking ages.
Actually, Peru does. It's 18, and I was 18 at the time. It was
Okay.
summer between junior and senior year.
So you were on
I
the
said I just didn't care. I was underage. It
I
wasn't a
didn't get
problem.
held back, thank you. I actually wasn't even the oldest in my grade. My grade was old as shit. And none of us had been held back.
So when was this? Do we know approximate time this was canned? Was it October?
I
say.
want to say it's 4 releases ago. 3 releases ago.
So September, October.
4. No, this is the holographic. This would be October. October. It wasn't any older than that.
Yes, but you do need to go try the Pisco's.
I'm so excited.
Joel, the bartender at Livery, his like specialty are sour, so he can make you a whiskey and an amaretto, a tequila, whatever
I'm going for
sour.
Pisco.
And he made me that, and it changed my life.
Oh, they're so good.
With an egg white, it was
Yeah.
my first drink I've ever had with an egg white.
They sneak up on you too. They can get you drunk.
I plead the fifth.
I believe it's pronounced fifth.
Yeah, she pleads the fifth.
Yeah, F-I-F. Fifth.
Fifth. I plead the fifth.
Again, it's a little watery.
Yeah, there's really no body to that.
No, I mean it's hazy. The flavor's okay. It doesn't hit the juicy
weird-
or grassy notes. It's
No,
kind
it's
of
a
right in
weird
the middle.
blend the hops are a weird blend. The
Yeah.
hops aren't working for me.
Yeah, it's right in the middle. You got a little grassy, a little juicy, and not enough flavor on either side. I'm disappointed because I've had some good IPAs from them.
Yeah.
The 8.3% is nice. I'm always happy to get drunk.
That's a bit redeeming.
Astringent slightly, not horrible. Kind of a lasting, lingering bitterness.
It's not hot burn, but I'm getting a weird
No,
feel.
but it's that verge.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't know if this is them or it's the residual of having a couple IPAs in a row, but I'm starting to get heartburn.
No, it's them.
Well, your heartburn
There's
is
a lot of
probably
hops in
all
this.
three because you get heartburn like I do.
Yes.
But this is the going down right now.
Yeah, it's burning in the throat.
Yeah. Which
Stings the
an
nostrils.
October IPA shouldn't have that.
No.
It shouldn't be hot
Well,
anymore.
no, they probably just way overhopped it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, disappointed.
Are you really? I mean, it's
Yeah. It ended in a way I wasn't. Our hot IPA hour kind of ended in a way I didn't like.
I mean, we've kind of got some expectations on certain breweries, and we've had a bit of 450 that's been turning our opinion slightly, I think, but I don't know if it's been enough to turn the ship around yet.
Well, it's not 903, so
That one's written off. They're done.
450 is still above 903, and 903 is a hype beer everybody loves, and
Which I don't get. I don't all this stuff. We had everything and nothing was good.
people
for
get it
903.
shipped in. Like the beer snobs will post about it, like, "Oh, I just had my mule ship this in from Texas," and I'm like, "That beer sucks."
I go
903
first
is
on this one.
garbage. Yeah, you do.
Haven't tried it, and now I won't waste my money.
No, don't
Atta
waste
girl.
money on 903.
All right, so
Matt wasted plenty.
kind of said what I said. Like, there's not
That's
much
true.
body to it. It's overly hopped. The hop blends aren't meshing well together, and there's a lingering bitterness, which isn't out of the ordinary. It's just not pleasant because it's not working well.
Yeah, I don't mind bitter in my IPAs. Honestly, of all three of the normal people on the show, I'm the one that
It's
like.
Who you
the
calling
one-
normal?
The people who are on the show every week. God, that look.
Did you just accuse us of being normal, John?
But I enjoy
that
that
IPA
grassy.
should have a lingering bitterness.
bitter-
That's fine, but
I'm the one that leans that way, and
but this bitterness is not a good one.
no.
So
not
I'm
balanced.
gonna go 175.
Ugh!
Jeez.
Yeah.
John came out swinging on
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed.
I thought I would have been rough on it. Woo.
That's like some Walking Dead baseball bat with barbed wire action right there. Just ah,
You mean Lucille?
yeah.
But
But it's
back
more
and
fun.
forth. I would not be if this is in the fridge. I would not be happy to drink this.
If you name it, it gives it power. No,
Yeah, 175.
you got something for us before she scores, Matt?
Oh, yeah, this knows we got a couple of things pop up. Russell said he's got to check out, so appreciate you hanging out, sir, as always. Enjoy
As always,
your
check
show.
out Turfs Up Radio
Just after our show. Or Tuesday through Thursday.
Friday.
Friday. I don't know why I did that. Brett Pitcher says, I drank the fifth. Oh, it's a
I've
plead
done
the
that
fifth.
before.
Instead of
There we
plead the fifth, he drank the fifth.
I've drank the fifth
Got it.
before.
Absolutely.
And Bunny says, the Pisco Sour is pretty awesome. Had that in Ecuador.
Nice.
Nice.
So apparently you guys had a little travel
I am
buddy
gonna go drink some
crossover.
Pisco.
Hell yeah.
You have to. It's so
Dude,
good.
Pisco Sours are just, ha.
Okay.
It is
Man.
dangerously chuggable.
Yeah, it'll get you.
Perfect.
So like a scorpion bowl.
I don't know what that is.
Scoring was fun.
You're up. 175 out of John. We need a rinse, Matt, when you get a chance.
Well, I figured we were doing the break, so.
Oh, true. I forgot
well-
about that.
On the front end, I enjoyed it, but as I continued to drink it,
On the back end?
No, on the front of my tongue, I enjoyed it. But then once it got to my throat, I did not.
Sure that
I
made it
don't
any
think you
better.
did over there.
I'm the only one to make head jokes. Okay, I'm the only girl in the group.
I'm like, I want to push a button, but
Be respectful.
I
Honestly,
know.
Matt,
He doesn't
be
know what button to
respectful.
push.
I don't really have a woman
No.
like, yeah, that's the
Because I will
one.
come over there and rip your hat off and wear it for the rest of the night.
Oh.
Bet you won't.
Oh.
Did you say hat or head?
Hat.
Oh.
Oh, well, he said head. I'm like, yeah, we talk about a hat on a hat.
He's
Jeez.
coming
I
back.
will look a lot cuter with your hat. No, it's done.
Cuter than him.
That doesn't take much.
No,
Low
he's
bar.
adorable. I'm gonna give it so 3's average.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, I could drink it, so I would give it a 3 because I could drink it. It's not hoppy like a normal-esque IPA. I like the grassy. I like the juicy. It kind of just like makes it more tolerable for my non-IPA-ness.
I'm gonna go lower than Jordan, but a whole hell of a lot higher than John. I'm gonna give it a 2.5. I think it is a little bit below average, but I don't think it's below a 2. I do think it's drinkable. It might not be the IPA I like because it didn't really hit either side of the IPA. It was like, I'm gonna try to do both and failed. But it's still drinkable. It's 8.3%. Goes down relatively easily. The only thing is I do get a little bit of that hot burn-ish, which bugs me.
Yeah.
If I had like 2 of these, I would have some epic heartburn, I think. But I'm going to go with 2.5.
So you kind of started doing the whole Batman
I was
thing. It's
gonna
not
do-
the IPA I deserve, it's the IPA I need.
I was gonna do it too, and then the more I drank, I was like, no, fuck it.
All right, so what are we average out
2.5.
at? 2.5? Hey! Matt, not that you count, but what would you give it?
Not anymore this episode. Thanks, Ju. No, I actually probably would have gone right about where the average is at a 2.5. I was waffling between that and a 2.25, but the ABV factor, I'd bump it to a 2.5. But taste and everything else wise, 2.25
Oh my
is the
god, I
highest
don't
I'd
want
go.
to look. I don't want to look.
Everyone get on off-screen Matt's Instagram right now. We have a new meme.
Who made that?
Nice.
That would be
That's his-
off-screen
that's
Matt's
his
social
social
media,
media guy.
director.
Someone with a lot of wit.
Scream, Matt, you're my favorite person. Like, I seriously could cry right now.
Russell, great job. Oh, yeah, you're not watching anymore. Damn it. That's
wait, no,
fantastic.
he made it.
Huh?
I thought
So it's off-screen
It's his
Matt's
social
account,
media
but he
guy.
has a social media guy. So most of his memes and stuff like that are created by his social media guy.
The actual off-screen Matt has never logged into Instagram.
like that makes me so
I don't even
happy.
know what
I've
Instagram
never made a
is.
meme, and it's a meme about me. Like I'm probably gonna cry during this break.
Feel free to share that and take it and just keep it. for
Share it to your
yourself.
story.
And
Have
then
all
I
this-
can tag Miranda Sings, who made this shirt.
Yes, there we go.
God, I love it. Guys, that is going to be...
I can't wait to see it.
You like have to show them.
It doesn't show up very well. We've tried that.
Yeah,
so
you
just
can't
go
get
to off-screen Matt's Instagram.
Too many screens on screen.
We've tried that. It doesn't show up
Here.
very well.
So
Guys, thanks for watching hour number 1. Our first 4 beers of the night have garnered 3.25, 3.253, and a 2.5.
So not great.
Luckily, though, we're going into hour 2, which is typically the hour that everything bumps up a little bit.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because it's mostly stouts. I love him. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back. We also, don't forget,
Goes 5.
have a absolute fantastic special start to hour number 2 tonight,
Yes.
where we will rep our new little toys that we got from our friend
JP
Industries.
Industries.
Canada is his
Instagram.
Instagram. We did make a post about it. It's our most recent Instagram post. He's tagged, so you can follow easily through that. You don't actually have to figure out what we just said. But it's our new shotgun tool. So we will be shotgunning a beer to open our number 2.
Well, that will we be
don't
following
have
the.
You know.
Or-
We only have one tool.
I was really excited
Or
that
two
you guys
tools.
were gonna do like a Magic Mike striptease to your new theme song.
Ha.
And
Nobody wants to.
and
No
I
one
could be
wants
back
that.
here going like
We'll
this.
save that for our OnlyFans.
She's no longer choreographing our arm dance.
Is the shotgun tool going to involve the pump and shoot? Just to check.
No,
I mean, those were Jordan's steps.
my non-virgin ears.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Just 5
I'm
minutes.
TBG_ops guy.
But dog being cute.
With us today is the lovely
Jordan Fox.
from Books and Brews Noblesville. And behind the camera, the one, the only.
Off screen, we got a social media guy.
See you later, guys.
See you in 5 minutes.
That's clearly wrong.
Boingy, 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 boingy.
dramatic, big bushy beards and Northern hats. Two bearded guys. Oh yes they are 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 two bearded guys. Two bearded guys.
Go ahead. Are we live? What's up, guys? So, Hour number 2 starting off with something we haven't done in a long time. We used to chug beers as palate cleansers. This is going to be shotgunning. This is from our friend at JP Industries Canada. That's his Instagram. Again, our most recent post on Instagram has him tagged on it. This is his shotgun tool. He sent us one. They're personalized. It has TBG on it. Two Beerded Guys.
I love it.
John and I each got one. We're excited. We've never used one of these, so we're sorry if we screw it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
But it's basically supposedly a lever action pierce, and then we'll shotgun. So
This is going to be the idiot test. So if we can do it, then it's going to be anyone can use it.
yeah, I wouldn't have this even.
That's not mine.
Okay.
That's fine, yeah.
We're gonna push that all the way up there. All right. So yeah, so as soon as we pierce, Matt's also gonna play the full
Debut.
theme song from Tommy. This is our Heavy Metal Hour 2 theme song.
Good old Tom Icarus.
So
And I'm gonna chug my beer and then choreograph your.
As a show of solidarity.
All right.
I like it.
all right, let's go. 3, 2. Oh shit.
Right?
I was laughing. I was gonna spit beer out loud.
It worked? That was definitely
That is a short for there.
Oh, we're doing something. That may go on TikTok. John, give me that towel.
Every part of that
shot in the
was
eye.
amazing.
That was so good.
Please tell me everyone heard that right there. George just goes, I've never been shot in the eye before. Oh, shit.
Wipe out
Sorry,
the back
Steven?
of the monitor.
This episode. No, it's more like good job, Steve.
That was horrible.
Go across the bottom of your computer there, John.
Actually, just wipe the whole computer down, maybe the camera. Like,
I was so impressed by my first chug, and then I got
Oh, right there.
spewed in the face by
Oh.
John.
Dude, it
I
was.
just win.
So,
John, she's a married woman.
so the one thing I will say, I like it. It definitely is easier than, like, finding a key or anything like that.
Yeah.
The problem is, it's not sharp enough at the tip. So what it does is it basically, instead of puncture and open,
Yeah.
it fucking just drives an entire fucking hole
It
into it.
exploded.
So, like, see what I mean, Matt?
Okay.
If everybody can see
Yes.
that, there's a
Yeah,
big
we
ass
see that.
hole.
Big gaping hole.
And there's my
Instead of
face.
like a pierce and tear, which I have seen some of these style
Yeah.
openers, they're more pierce and tear. So it's just like stabbing
It's just
it,
a
but
blunt force.
this is just a straight up blunt force, like boom. Because the whole point is when you pierce a shotgun can to shotgun, you try to get it where the air bubble is, and it keeps you from getting as much of that.
Well, yeah. I did not find the air bubble.
But it didn't. I had it, but because mine didn't explode as bad as yours
Yeah, I
did.
think this air bubble was a myth. You know, I don't even. I've
Oh,
never
no, it's
found this
real.
air bubble.
But mine didn't explode as bad as yours, but it still blew out everywhere because of
Yeah,
basically
I'm
being just
so-
a blunt force trauma
Yeah.
to this damn can.
Yup. So,
Well,
it works.
I made 2 sips through before I got projectile to the face.
You actually got cross-streamed in the face.
So
Like,
what
both
is
sides.
that what happens when you cross streams?
Oh, no!
So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna try to sharpen mine a little more for
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah.
I'll take my knife to it, sharpen it down to a more fine point, and then see if that helps.
And then hopefully Pete will be here for that.
No, we'll just re-invite you.
Oh, that's just be a normal Monday night for Pete.
I know. Well, look at
Hey,
my
we
face.
need more towels.
So while we're cleaning
There's got to be comments,
Jordan
right?
up, Giacomo says, off-screen Matt, I Instagram DM'd you the lager I'm sipping. I think we
We
did
just
see
saw that. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, and actually after seeing it, I might have been mispronouncing it, or
I've
Tyler
actually
might be
had it-
mishearing it.
I've actually had it before at a couple different Japanese restaurants.
Nice.
And he says, "Oh, I missed it. Sad double frowny face. Great thing if you're on have access to YouTube, for
Yeah,
example."
so when the episode ends, you can go back to YouTube and watch it again, fast forward
And what I'll do is I'll go to YouTube and I'll edit that out specifically
eventually.
This one I'll do pretty quick, I think. Because
Yeah, that was
funny.
pretty fantastic.
And you know exactly where it's at. 'Cause it's
Yes,
start of hour
start
two.
of hour 2. So.
Yeah, that's not a hard one to find.
I can't wait.
Jordan getting a
I'm
shot
so
to the
glad
eye.
you're here.
So yes, I'll make sure that's shared out.
So, Steve, you can relive that moment anytime you want. Just, get on YouTube.
Add that to your spank bank.
Okay, I wasn't gonna make a joke, but now I am. Now I feel it's free game. Was that a beer cocky?
Beer
That was a beer cocky. Oh, that's gonna be the name of the short board. God damn it!
Oh, God.
Hashtag
Jordan
beer
gets a beer cocky.
Or Chris B, you're welcome, Steven.
He's not watching. He's putting our poor baby to bed.
So he doesn't even know.
Don't worry, I'll
antics
text
you're
you
up to?
later.
Hilarious.
All right. Anyway, back to beer.
Stout time.
Get the business out of the way real
You said
quick.
you're gonna chug.
I tried, and then I got shot to the eye.
Whoa. Both of them. So we'll give her some time. We'll do a little, pay a couple bills here. So speaking of the YouTubes, where are we at? Where can people find us? We've got, it seems like some new faces on here.
Which, thank you guys for the new people watching today. That's awesome. For all our old people, we love you guys. This has been the best year of our lives. We're excited for number 2.
Because it's J3.
And it's the first episode of 2021.
Yes, it is.
So, you can find us on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, our website. I'm sure there's going to be an OnlyFans if Russell has anything to do with it.
Or John, even
That
really.
beer cocky.
Let's be honest, it'll end up being an off-screen
Beer
Matt
cocky.
OnlyFans if
Yeah,
it's anything.
yeah.
But you can find all of those under Two Beerded Guys, bearded as in beer, because we like beer and, we have beards. But you can also find us personally on TBG_OpsGuy,
Mudhog B&Q.
and then Off-Screen Matt, all on Instagram, or Books and Brews Noblesville.
Yep.
Um,
I'm
Paying
Jordan
bills.
from Books and Brews,
Where's
Noblesville.
the hot chocolate bomb?
Yeah, the hot chocolate bomb. Merry
Bam.
Christmas, y'all.
It looks a little unimpressive seeing it there. Just looks like a big
Here,
black ball, but
Well, you gotta open it. So
well,
well, but then he's going to have to deal with an open one going home.
He'll survive.
you can drink it right now.
I
And show the magic.
don't like to open my balls on camera.
Yet. He has to get paid for it.
Blink, blink.
But no, so follow us on not only the Two Bearded Guys pages, but also our personals. You can also find us on Two Bearded Guys Drunken Movie Reviews. We're not
Yes.
quite as
Prolific.
interactive and proactive on it yet. That Instagram is relatively new. I do most of our social media right now because John does all the technical stuff and is working full-time job and being a dad and all that kind of stuff. I'm the single guy, so it's a little easier for me to do social media.
But going on all those dates.
That is true. But
now I'm belchy up
so
there.
it is easier for me to do social media, but that's the one I keep forgetting about because it's our newest.
Yeah.
We'll try to be more active on it. If you want to interact with us and message us, Instagram's the easiest way to get a hold of us, both on Two Bearded Guys or individually on Mudhog B&Q or TBG_OpsGuy. That's the easiest way to get a hold of us for anything. If you're wanting to partner with us for anything, if you're wanting to do a beer share, we have a stupid amount of beer. We'd love to send you beer and you send us beer.
Yes.
Or
we have lots
if
of
you're
beers.
wanting to do a tasting package, we haven't really fully finalized how we're going to do that yet, but if you're interested, get a hold of us, and it'll actually be cheaper and easier for you to do it now as one of our basically beta groups.
Yeah, because we can
Or if
actually
you
do a
wanna
virtual
send me all the
tasting,
wine.
and we'll go live with you on like a Zoom or something like that, and we will send you some beer. We'll drink it together over the interwebs. And
In the
yeah.
future,
On the line.
we plan on either charging for it or something like to monetize, but right now it's fully beta. So it's us trying to figure out how the fuck we're going to do that.
Yeah.
So just get a hold of us if you want to be a part of the beta group, basically.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And join the Two Bearded Guys universe. That is a thing.
TBGU.
Follow
Yep.
Turfs Up Radio
Can
for
I
that.
be like the one mustachio girl?
We'll be rivaling Marvel
One
in
mustachio girl?
2077.
One
Write this down
Girl.
because
Hold on, I gotta find. I hit stuff.
because you are now Russell's not watching, but Russell Nightcap Hecubus from Turfs Up Radio and I do a bi-weekly Beer Life Sports Bunker Sports
Oh,
segment,
nice.
and I think you're going to make an appearance soon. So
Anybody in the TBG universe can.
TBGU.
TBGU.
So- Couple closeout statements here. What do they do once they get to like our YouTube or our Facebook pages and stuff like that?
We need you to follow, like us, do all that kind of stuff to really subscribe and get notifications. But the big thing is go through our old videos as well, watch them, and then smash that like button. Off screen, Matt, can you give her a quick rinse real quick?
Sure can. And also, Giacomo says that he just watched the One Chip Challenge on Instagram. Laugh, cry, clap.
Oh my god, dude.
Wait, is Giacomo the guy that met Gerard Butler?
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
I need more information.
So the one chip challenge,
Oh, I'll
don't ever do it
It's
Why
already.
can't I do it?
because
Well,
it's
it's
already
already
done.
And it's
I,
fine.
I
Okay.
still have no taste from COVID, so I would be like,
Oh,
She doesn't. She's not contagious right now.
no, I'm negative.
We're not
now.
getting COVID.
I'm negative now, but I have.
it's
COVID.
like go to their website and buy it. It's like $6.
But when I had it, I would have loved to do.
Well, so from what I've heard is I had a buddy who had it and tried to do it while having COVID, thinking, "Oh, this won't be bad. I won't be able to taste it." So he
It's not
couldn't
about taste.
taste it. It's your body still registers the heat index,
Oh.
and he goes, "It was hilarious." He goes, "I couldn't taste what I was eating, but died."
Listen, the worst part about this thing is you have to go a certain amount of time without eating or drinking anything,
To truly be a
and it's
Champion.
a dry chip, right? And so
So you're like-
after you eat it, you got all those chip crumbs hanging out in your mouth that you can't wash out, and it's just
You can find the full video of that on Instagram. You can also find little segments of it on TikTok.
And let the record show, I just realized that the beer cocky exploded all the way 5 feet away from the table. There's remnants over meow.
I just want to say, my computer in front of me is dry.
Because it got all in my face.
I have better aim.
mine went to the right, yours went to the right. Just saying. How's the wall over there?
Sarah, it should have been you.
All right, guys. Our next beer is
That's
from New Image
clearly
Brewing
wrong.
out of New Image Brewing out of Denver, Colorado. This is it's their barley wine from their Wood Experimental Trial series. This is Wood Experimental Trial 2. Barley wine hops are UK Pilgrim and UK Challenger hops. 4 different malts, including Cara Wheat, Pilsner, Cara Munich, and Chocolate Rye.
Let's do this patented smaller swirl.
ABV is 13%.
Yeah.
So, there is something on the can that's fun to read, it looks like. Our research has taken us farther than we thought possible. We wanted to test the impact of aging beer with fresh wood. How many types of wood could there even be? The answer? Tons. Seriously, there are like a million types of wood. We thought we'd be exploring once, maybe twice, but we could go on forever. And so wood was born. We start by taking a barley wine, adding ever-changing fresh wood varieties from batch to batch, and finding new frontiers of flavor. Our results? It's dangerous. You're damn right it is. Are we up to the challenge? We're not sure. But you can rest your pretty head at ease knowing that we've sort of got it handled. If I remember right, which for some reason
Hopefully it's
wood's
hardwood, not softwood.
listed. if I remember right, the genus is Cerderella odorata. If I remember right, it's a rye. When I bought it, I believe it was it's a type of rye wood.
Okay.
So
That was a fun little story.
Well,
Well,
we could Google
I'm
it.
going to Denver in like 2.5 months, so I will definitely check them out.
New Image is in Arvada. It's a suburb of Denver. It's like 15 minutes from downtown.
Yeah.
It's where my friends live. So
Really?
I will be going
That's
there.
where my friends live. They have an apartment right next to a super Target, a really nice complex.
Cool story.
Do you guys have the same friend?
No, we don't.
Let's talk later. We'll swap addresses, and I think it's up the same friends.
Also, River North in Denver.
Northwest side, right?
Yeah, it's a brewery you have to
It's
go to.
the same place. Katie Ray, log in now. Tell us it's the same place.
You know what's really funny? My friend's Katie, but not that Katie.
Mm-hmm.
My friend is Jared and Katie, and you just said Katie, and that's funny as me. All right, anyway, back to the barley wine.
I can't wait to go to Denver though to try new places.
Oh, in Arvada alone, there's 13 different breweries within a 5-mile drive.
So you say Arvada, and I say Arvada. No, say it again.
Arvada?
Arvada, and I say Arvada.
Arvada?
Sounds like you don't.
Arvader? She just doesn't
Sounds like
say
you
it.
know.
How do you say it? I don't say it the way you say it.
I
Yeah.
think it's Arvada, and you say Arvada. It's like Terre Haute.
I said
or Terre
Arvada.
Haute.
Arvada. Is what
Or
I said.
Spokane and
Arvada.
Spokane.
Yeah.
Actually, it's Terra Hot.
They're hot.
Yeah, because I'm from there.
All right, the important part is the beer. Let's move back to it. At least I didn't get beer cocky.
Oh, you might.
There's still time to change that.
My eyes are still burning. specifically my right eye.
John!
You're welcome.
Really got in there, buddy.
Well,
All right, if you don't know what we're talking about and just tuning in, hour number one, or the beginning of hour 2 started off with a shotgun beer challenge.
Directly after the break.
And, well, so we shotgun beers and somehow she got the brunt of it.
So we coined a new term,
Beer
beer cocky, because it got all over her face, maybe in her eyes, possibly in her mouth.
All right, so again, this is the barley wine wood series from New Image.
I'm getting lots of raisin.
I was just that
You get the dark fruit. That raisin.
dark fruit is strong.
Which doesn't surprise me.
Not overpowering, but highly present.
Yeah.
The barrel, that barrel aging really adds an interesting flavor to the barley wine because of the, hold on.
Oakiness, I'm getting.
Green wood.
It's a very green.
Yeah.
It's not like your typical barrel age. It's not that old bourbon barrel, old rye barrel, a Scotch barrel that may have been used 40 times. It's a very newish wood that's mixed into it.
Fresh wood.
Like this is wood that if you were to burn it,
Oh, this should be good.
it'd be smoky.
Damn, that's
Oh,
not
that
where I
was
was hoping.
lame.
Yeah.
No.
We Jordan and I both were like, "Ooh, where's this
It
going?"
does kind of have a smoked flavor to it, though. Like,
But
No.
no? I mean,
I just get straight, gross raisin.
Jordan just told you to fuck off.
No,
I
I
need a beer
like
copy
him.
here.
His friend made my first meme. So I'm very happy. And maybe my idol will retweet me.
Oops.
Or re-Instagram
She
me. Or
strokes herself.
phrasing much?
Re-TikTok
No, I
me.
said what I meant.
I mean, it's just my...
As our
Like, you can
viewership
touch
is
it.
No, you were just sitting here like this. Just
There's
Okay,
another
this-
word for those.
These are my ribs.
Are
These
they?
are my ribs.
That's what those are?
These are my boobs.
Really?
Like, if I do this. Look, Tyler, you can touch my ribs.
okay.
Those are my ribs.
Okay.
Do you want to touch my ribs too? Come on.
How about your staff? Do I have permission?
What the fuck is going
Theater
on?
kid is just my ribs. I am a mom. I am over 30. My boobs
Oh,
are
they're
way
yeah.
lower.
Then it's, okay. That's what
I
you're
was
saying.
No, I
These are
wasn't
my
talking about your
ribs.
boobs. I'm just talking in general. You're just like,
Yeah, this is not sexy. I'm touching my ribs.
oh no, this is definitely not sexy. Have you seen what I'm doing right now?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's
You're
Oh, right here.
We have lost the show. I don't know. I don't even know.
All right,
Oh!
I'm going to reel this back in. This get a little weird.
all of our boobs are down here.
I'm the one got not rubbing any boobs over there, so I'm going to put an end to this.
Look, I mean, I feel sorry for my husband because my boobs are on the same level as these two gentlemen.
Elbow in.
Oh, damn it.
All right, anyway, barley wine. So barley
We
wine.
now need a safe word when I'm around.
Meow.
Yeah.
There is so much to ask about there.
I don't want this anymore. It's gross. Oh, don't do it.
So barley wine is my favorite style of beer, and I am enjoying this. But to me, it leaves a little bit to be desired. It's a lot of dark fruit without some of the malty sweetness.
Yeah.
So it is more like drinking a rehydrated, not a grape, because it's not grapey. It's definitely raisin, but it's like somehow you got juice out of a raisin.
You know what's weird though? I was thinking grape on this, but you're right. It's not that it tastes like grape. It's
No.
not Welch's, but
It's very much date and raisin.
Date.
It's that dark fruit.
it's just not as complex as I'm used to. Barley
No,
wine being.
most barley wines are very complex flavors.
Yeah.
This is like raisin, wood. That's it.
Greenwood even.
So it's good. Like I'll drink it, but it's just not. It's definitely not where the bar needs to be for barley wines. They missed on this in general.
Could it maybe be something said like, I know we're beer, not bourbon, but we have some crossovers and people that are interested in bourbon, yourself and myself at least. John's trying to dabble.
I'm a Scotch. I'm a Scotch guy.
Scotch.
Scotch.
But
Thanks, Carrie.
so there's definitely that spectrum of flavor on the bourbons as well, where you can get those complex, you get the more straightforward, you can get this more subtle, smoother, you can get those heartier flavored or kind of thing, where it's just that more bourbon-ness than flavor per se. would you kind of put this maybe more in a comparison like that? Because this is a robust flavor, and I enjoy it. Granted, it may not be the most complex, but it's that in-your-face,
Again, I'm enjoying
forward
it.
front flavor.
I'm enjoying it, but I'm enjoying it as the barley wine guy. So, same as you're enjoying it as the bourbon guy because it reminds you of that. This is the fact that you both are like almost the same way, except his is above his chin
I
and
was
yours
like
is
this.
below. All I could see was out of the corner of my eye. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You're
Well, my
swooning right
question
now.
is it versus because the last barley wine I had was in a bottle. Do I not like this because it's in a can?
No, it really doesn't matter. Honestly, it ages better in a can. So, like, realistically, you're more likely to like something out of a can that's darker than you are out of a bottle, just because you're less likely to get air in it.
Light and air. Yeah.
You're so cute.
Oh, speaking of whiskey
I'm the one that
tasting,
answered that.
speaking of whiskey, Carrie says, "When is the whisker tasting? Whisker? Woo!
Well,
When is the whiskey
We'll
we'll
tasting?"
talk after this. We'll message
That's
you.
because of me, Carrie. I haven't given him my availability yet. That's my bad.
And I think in light of all of hour 2 so far, Brett has said that we need a Ferris Bueller. Oh yeah,
Guys, it's already 8:37.
Yeah, we gotta hurry the
Holy
fuck up.
crap.
We went on a tangent about
Boobs.
and beer cockies.
and
It's been
chesticles.
an hour.
But
of
yeah,
hours.
no, I like it. It's just not what I want. I want the complexity of a barley wine. So, Jordan, it is your turn to go first, right?
I don't like it.
Yeah, so it's your turn to
fine.
go first. You give it your honest opinion, and we'll go from there.
I would not drink this unless I was drunk, so I would give it a 2.5.
Well, at least you didn't get fuck it in the ass like John did
That's
to
not pretty
holographic
generous.
nuggets earlier. Jesus.
Right in the
Yes.
ass.
I'm gonna give it. I do enjoy it, but it's just not what I expect. I'm gonna give it a 3-3. I'm gonna give it an even 3. I think that's about
Like,
the
we don't
best
do
I
three
can go.
threes. It's a-
Well, I started to
was
say
like, three,
I started to go
three.
3-2-5, and I was like, nah, just a 3.
Okay, now I don't feel like such an asshole because for me, even though I enjoy it, if I'm looking at it as a barley wine style, it is below average barley wine. So I was going to go 2.75.
So I was looking at it more with the barrel age in mind, because barrels do change a beer, obviously. That's why I went ahead and got it to that average, but I couldn't go higher than that. I really couldn't. So it's 2.75 average.
Yep.
Thank you.
It's okay.
It's actually more enjoyable than a 2.75.
Yeah, it's got a big bold flavor, but just it's one flavor. Well, 2 flavors.
Yeah.
Greenwood and raisin / date, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's more enjoyable, but because it's supposed to be a barley wine, it just doesn't match that style.
Real quick, Matt, you can give us what you would think as I'm pouring the next one.
Sounds like I'd probably be a little above, and I think this might be like the bourbon guy in me coming out, but something about it kind of put my mind like the bourbon-ness. Like something about it, it didn't taste like a bourbon, but it reminded me of bourbon the way that it presented itself.
Wait, it tickled your fancy?
Yeah. 2 fingers.
No,
So
oh, never mind.
That's for
That's
the... Never.
weird.
Yeah. We were the same. You just said something different. That's fine.
She was tickling something else.
oh,
So is he.
then
so is
3.
he.
We're talking about the same thing.
Stephanie.
Now Jordan's calling.
Yeah, we definitely need an adult down here tonight.
That's the minivan. Wait. Minivan.
That's
2 in the front.
2 in the front and 4 in the back. Like, nah.
5. 2 in the front and 5 in the back. That's a minivan.
Shattering worlds tonight. She's never gonna come back here. I would have gone 3 1/4 just for
Wait,
that
that's disturbing.
weirdness that it made me enjoy.
Sounds good. All right. Anyway, we're moving on to the next
front.
beer.
5 in the back. It's a minivan.
I mean, the math checks out.
Yeah, that's literally what a
All right,
minivan is.
anyway.
I need a break to go throw up.
That's the line.
That's the line. God damn it.
All right, guys.
All I said is I like
I'm reining this back in a little bit because we are behind schedule again.
How did that happen?
This is the Joe Max Coffee Stout, brewed and canned at Wren House Brewing Company out of Arizona. The only Wren House beer we've had at this point was their version of the Black is Beautiful, which we did not enjoy.
But that was every Black is Beautiful. I
Yeah,
think
we
that's,
actually haven't
unfair.
enjoyed any Black is
Yeah.
Beautiful beer yet. Which sucks because we must be missing them because I've had other people from other breweries, like other drinkers have other breweries that have enjoyed it. Just we've evidently missed those.
We've had all the bad ones.
Yeah, I think
But-
we've just had bad luck.
But is it the beer or I want to contribute to this cause?
Well, I mean, that's why we did it, but at the same time,
It could still be both.
it could
I
be
think,
both.
I feel like it's both because if I
I do
drank
like
a Black
this
is
can.
Beautiful beer, I'd be like, I'm gonna throw up, but I love this beer.
Yeah, no, we said what we meant.
I'm saying other people may
No,
not have
that's fair.
the same.
That's fair. They don't own shows that they have to be honest on.
What did you say the ABV was on this one? Sorry.
I did not.
Okay.
I did not see it anywhere, but I was... Press Coffee Roasters is also the... What are we looking at?
What is that?
She's still stuck in the beer cocky.
Brew cocky. Brew cocky.
No, it's where the little drips coming out of the...
I hate my life.
Oh, now we see it. Yeah.
I turned it more that time.
It looks like the pickle and then the water drop thing. Like that's what that should be paired with.
It's
right?
the splash emoji.
Yeah. Gersploosh.
I'm never being hired again as a choreographer because of the show.
Go and watch it. It's fun.
Yeah.
That's not true.
We're not that big of influencers yet.
I got free beer in Denver. I'm just saying.
Touche.
Because of the show.
That's true.
Cheers. Going there in 80 days.
In how many days?
80.
Around the
Long
world?
way, what?
Are you going? Or
So,
should have said 80 days, right?
Yeah.
dude, I got you.
This is a thin stout.
Dark beer sometimes, and this is just me, sometimes they come through on the nose at least a little vegetal. Mm-hmm. I think they can be part of a dark beer, but I'm getting that, and I don't like it.
It's a thin stout.
And that's why I like it, because I
It
don't
is more-
like stouts.
I mean,
What
coffee's
do
there.
you like? You don't like IPAs, you don't like stouts, you don't like barley wines.
Sounds like chocolate bombs.
No, I don't. I don't like,
Yes, she
I
does.
don't
She
like chocolate.
thinks they're amazing.
No, I don't like chocolate. I like creams. I like blondes. I like Hefeweizens. I like sours.
So you
But-
missed that part of the show.
Oh, you're that person.
No, but I don't like the IPA and versus stout out here. I like everything in the middle.
Okay.
But this is so thin.
Boring.
I will twist your nipple. Try me.
What is
Wow.
with you and my nipples today?
Because you test me. Just like all my other people, you test me. Test me again.
Steve.
He's
Meow,
not watching. He's
meow,
putting our baby
meow.
to bed.
Now Tyler's gonna start calling for Steph to come down here.
No, I need Steve.
No, it is beer wise. It's thin. Coffee is there. It's not super strong. I get a little vegetal in it. I don't know about you guys, but and it's just on the nose.
Would this be the introductors coffee stout? Like, hey, if you're trying to get into this, like, this is your introduction. It's palatable. It's lighter. You know,
I would say so
I
because
guess
I
the people
hate
like
dark
Jordan
beers.
that don't like stouts in general, but might be willing to branch out. This is something they can kind of hang out in a group with and drink and like, I get this.
If you like coffee and you want to try dark stouts, sure.
It's not a good example of it though.
No, we've had. The problem is, if this is what you drink and you like it, and you think stouts are this way,
And you should go
the
find
very
more.
next coffee stout you
And
try,
It's gonna
you're
kick
gonna
in the ass.
you're gonna hate it.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, it's that intro though. Like, it's a toe in the water stout. I'm not praising it and be like this is the most amazing, but it's
a
got
dark
coffee.
lager.
It's got coffee, but it's light.
It's as thin as a dark lager.
It is.
Yeah, no, it really is.
It's not got the body. to
Like this
support
might be
anything,
thinner
but-
than Guinness, and that's saying something.
Yeah.
I mean, I have stuff on my line right now that I'd rather drink on the dark side.
Like I'm not okay with this. I was excited for it mostly because the can I think's hilarious.
It's cool.
Until you get to the.
Oh no, that makes me laugh even harder. To be honest, I didn't
drop.
notice it until you pointed it out, but now it just makes me laugh.
You go first.
Yeah, and it's not probably gonna be pretty. It's the exact same body they had on the Black is Beautiful. Because I remember that being my
Yeah.
biggest hiccup on their stout then.
Yeah.
And because evidently that's not a one-time thing, I thought maybe because the limitations
Because they had a specific recipe to use.
certain recipes they could add to it, but they couldn't contract. I thought maybe that was why. Clearly it's not.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give it a 1.75. I think it's a piss poor version of a stout.
That was the opposite of once you heard about Gerard Butler.
Like, I, honest to God, if I never had another Rin beer after this, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I'm not going to hammer it quite so hard, but it's not great. I could drink it. I'm going to go 2 1/4.
And because I can drink this, I would put it at 2 1/4. Because I hate dark beers.
So what's that give us, John?
That's straight up 2.
Oh my gosh.
That's a fair score for it. I
It's been a
mean,
rough night so
mean,
far.
it has been.
I don't even
picked
want
these
to
beers?
finish
Not
it.
as bad.
Come on,
I could
Brett.
drink it, but I don't want to finish. Okay, well.
Well, that was the beer. That was the beer that I literally just reached into the stout shelf without looking. And, yeah, rinse it. I don't want coffee in my pistachio.
Yeah.
Ooh, pistachios.
It's like a hint of coffee, though.
It is a.
But still.
No, it wasn't even coffee.
But
was
it
just-
literally was. That was the beer I reached into the middle of the stout shelf without looking and just went, "You're being drink today."
Of what?
Pistachio better redeem this.
That's our stout
Oh,
shelf.
oh, okay.
Not including the new stouts that are over there.
All
I thought
the
you meant
bottles.
like a liquor store. You're like,
No,
I'm going
ours.
to take
No,
you.
no, ours.
No, ours is probably better than most liquor stores.
There's a lot of River North.
True.
There's 7 River North beers on the front, but not all of those are stouts actually.
Barley
Because there's the
wines,
barley
quads.
wine, a quad,
We
and a
have
Belgian
no,
strong.
we don't do much quads in the show.
I'm
Can
excited
I-
for it.
Can I take a moment and shut you guys up?
Probably not.
Can I tell you guys thank you for shouting us out last week on your show and how much it means to me.
We did nothing.
These guys are amazing. They don't work for the same company I do anymore, but they continue to support us every day of the fucking week. And if you don't follow them, you should. Individually, as Two Beerded Guys, off-screen map, please follow them. They are the sweetest individuals and trio.
We're all right.
I don't like
We
that
prefer menage a
they
trois.
did my face tonight, but
Or maybe they really did. I think you're looking at this wrong.
other
In
than
some
that,
countries, that's a
these
compliment.
guys are the sweetest human beings, and they have been for the last year and a half that I've known them.
I have
Almost
failed
2
at some point in
years.
life, Damn it.
2
Yeah.
years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
known these two for 2 years now, and they have changed my life. They changed my husband's life. They changed our business's life. So, fuck the
yeah.
place I work for. But
Oh,
like,
shit!
enjoy these two people because they are. I mean, fuck my business. Like, I'm not saying, and like.
Anyway,
outside
so our
of
next
that-
beer. Sorry.
That's what she's trying to say.
But
She's doing
these
it very
people are
poorly.
so sweet and so supportive, and they buy things from us that they shouldn't, and are beautiful human beings. So support them, support us, and I have to get a Two Beerded Guys sweet
Which you can find on Facebook or our website.
because I live in my hoodies. So next time I'm on here, I'm gonna have my Two Beerded Guys and the one mustache girl.
God, I now want to make a shirt for that.
Yes.
With
So,
my fat face.
These aren't. So the next beer is actually another new image beer. I didn't mean to pick 2 new images today, but I was excited
so
for
it
the
is.
pistachio.
You were.
So this is by New Image Brewing out of Denver, Colorado as well. Well, Arvada. But it is also in collaboration with Wiley Roots, which a lot of people
There you
know.
go.
That's
There
a
you go.
big brewery. This is the These Aren't Vanilla Wafers Imperial Stout with vanilla wafers and pistachio.
I love
So
vanilla
excited.
wafers.
You really undersold the vanilla wafers when we were doing the
Yeah.
beer choices. You're like, it's pistachio. I'm like, well, that could be hit or miss. But pistachio and vanilla wafers?
10.5% ABV. This is a beer that I was sitting at the brewery and I legitimately went, I own a beer review show. I want to know what stout I looked at the waiter and just went, what stout do you recommend? He goes, there's 3. Well, he goes, there's 6, but there's 3 of the These Aren't Vanilla Wafer series that we have. He goes, you want one of those? I'm like, well, which one? And he goes, have you ever had a pistachio stout? I'm like, no. And he goes, get it then. And I was like, deal. He goes, I'm not saying it might. He goes, it's not my favorite of the 3. He goes, it's one of. He goes, but it's not my favorite of the 3, but it's
unique
different.
and it's
And I was
different.
like, I like the way you think.
I really feel like we should have got that story before we picked our most
So-
anticipated beer of the night.
Would
I
you
told-
like,
Can I
would you
change-
like
can I
to hear
change
my
mine?
Nope.
30-second vanilla wafer story?
Start talking. I'm pouring.
When I was 3 years old, my parents took me to
Put her on a clock.
like a bunny slope, Pikes Peak.
It's not Bunny Hills.
And
Hills.
they told us if we went down the bunny hill, we could get an alligator snack. Because the steam out of the vents was the alligators breathing. And if we went down the bunny hill, we could eat the alligator snack and they would kill the alligators. So I went down the bunny hill like 15 times to
kill
try
an
to
alligator?
kill the alligators so they wouldn't eat my friends.
You monster.
And then I got all the vanilla wafers.
So
And hey, boom, end of story.
so the Nilla wafer was the alligator snack.
Pikes Peak, you
Yes.
lied to me and you're mean. And I'm 34 years old. It still sticks with me.
I'm really excited to try this. They didn't have it on tap while I was
She
there.
killed alligators.
I killed alligators.
So, I know.
But they were going to be the ones that were going to eat people. They were the bad alligators.
And I still can't eat the vanilla wafers.
They were the Florida alligators.
No.
The ones that
no
got flushed down the
alligator
toilet?
should deserve their lives to be killed. Unless it's for
Vanilla wafers.
vanilla wafers or handbags for the Kardashians.
I already like the body better. I didn't get much on the nose.
I was going to say, I feel like I'm getting
No,
a very
I'm trying.
bland nose, sadly.
That one I do good at lit.
But even after
just
the
me.
smaller swirl, I get more booze on the nose than like a scent from the beer. It's just kind of like, whoo.
Oh, there we go, though.
Still not an identifiable scent. Like you said, it's kind of that alcohol
Yeah.
smell is really all the smell I'm getting. But it has got a nicer body. It's a little thicker.
Yeah, it's definitely thicker.
Thick.
Softer.
What's funny is neither flavor stands out,
No.
but they're there.
You know what stands out to me is boozy.
Boozy stands out, but it's a nice blend after that. It's boozy at the beginning and then a nice blend after that.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
the head retention.
It isn't really smooth after your initial taste.
I hate you.
And we got Shuggy in the house.
Shuggy!
He says pistachio is the best nut.
Speaking of which, Shuggy is on the show next week.
Yay!
Oh, that's right next week?
Mine.
Oh, shit, I'm calling sick.
Yeah, so Monday, Shuggy from 2 Bottles Down will be our guest next week. He is one of our very first ever
Was he
guests.
not our first official guest?
No, that was Tom Schreiber.
Yeah, he
But
was.
no, Shuggy was like either second, third, or fourth. One of our first 5 guests.
Yeah,
I'm
very early.
so excited to have him back on the show.
Now that we're professionals.
That's a liberal use of that word. But I'm excited to have him back on. He's also on a great podcast you can find on Twitch. They have an Instagram as
They're
well.
fun. I've tuned into them.
Tom Schreiber, does he have gray hair?
No.
And I think Shuggy just gave us like a pointy penis because it was like the less than with a 3. So it looks
That's
like
a
little,
heart.
Looks like a little cone penis. No?
Matt's really good at the social medias.
That's a heart.
Am I off base here?
A 3 to less than. It's a heart.
Can we look up Tom Schreiber? Because I feel like he's come to our business.
He has.
Oh,
Tom and Lizzie.
Okay.
They ran the Keep Gaming Indie.
You said this was a... Sorry to interrupt camera over there, but you said this was a 10%?
10.5.
Oh my gosh.
It tastes boozier than
The
that.
front drinks, like we've awfully talked about, it drinks lighter than it is. This one initially drinks heavier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is one
Oh
that
no!
you
Now
know.
Sugar gave me the D. It's a big D. It's a whole bunch of equals and a D with a couple squiggles. Tildes, I believe they're called.
Did you just get the D?
I just got the D. I got
First time
Sugar's
in a
D.
while.
Yeah, it's been a while for Matt.
Well, actually, that wasn't very long. That's all the more work it takes. Maybe that was a really quick turnaround.
He's not minivanning you, right?
No, just 1, 2, like six equals and a D.
He just checked.
Back to
Off
beer.
screen, Matt, are you taken or single?
I am painfully single. I know how, right? With all this personality.
No, I know somebody that
stunning
you
great
should
looks.
hook up with.
Oh, I
to
can't
make
wait to
your,
hear this later.
No, to make his dating profile.
Oh,
Oh, that's just
Like,
yeah.
his off-screen hey, I'm a model. I'm a model. I'm a model.
That is, I've never been accused of that in almost
Anyway,
a year.
beer.
He needs a single profile.
All right, back to beer. The body's 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
We don't compare necessarily, but it's such a stark contrast.
Like the
When you go
night
from one
just
to the
started.
other,
yeah. It's such a stark contrast.
A real thin body to a nice, healthy body.
Slightly viscous.
Healthy.
Yeah, it's got nice legs coming down the glass.
I hate that everything is so sexual now.
I mean, it could be if your head's in the
That's
gutter.
just
Well, think about the beer.
That's
Well,
just you.
think about the craft beer industry in general. It's male dominated. Every phrase possible is a sexual innuendo.
You guys suck.
It's not in your
There it is.
window.
Oh, I did that on purpose. I just wanted to see if anybody catch it.
He just johned a word.
He did. Innuendo.
Yeah.
Innuendo?
No, it's in your endo.
In your endo.
endo?
Or in your window. So, John, speaking of, what did you think about the viscosity of this?
Why can't we say in your front door?
Because that costs extra, that's why.
I don't want it in my endo.
She's the one that keeps doing it. She blames the
All
show,
right,
but
so
she's
John, the viscosity. What?
It's not syrupy, but there's some viscousness there.
it's
The fuck?
it's not old engine oil, like no, but
Ness.
Yeah.
it's not 10W30, but it's definitely got something there.
John can have it this time.
I'll take it. It's good.
She's regretting showing up after the sours were drank.
I mean, it's also got like a
I
nice,
mean,
a
I
nice
showed up
color,
like 6 beers in.
opaqueness.
Two.
Like two, but yeah.
All right, we do need to continue.
Yeah.
At least we're ahead of what we were
Jordan goes
last week.
first.
Very true.
No, you do.
I go first.
I went first last time.
Okay. It's so far probably the best beer I've had tonight. I am back and forth on whether I would seek it out or not. So that's tough. I like the uniqueness of the pistachio, although I don't think it's a strong flavor.
But it's just there. It's just,
But it's a well-crafted beer.
it is. This is fun watching him do this.
Mental, you can see these grinding. 375.
I would say wheels, but there's like one, so
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
rolling.
Yeah.
375 from John. What about you?
3.5. I don't like dark beers, but I like it because of the vanilla wafer.
I mean, she gave hers away, so take that with a grain of salt. But you know,
I'm trying to drive home too.
So-
or call a cheap Uber.
I'm gonna have to agree with John. Unfortunately, 375.
Is this the first time we've agreed tonight?
It
I
is.
think last week we...
Last week was creepy. Yeah. So it ends up with 375, correct?
375, yeah.
So far, unfortunately, that's the highest rated beer of the night.
Yeah.
We only have one more.
Yeah.
And it was beautifully crafted. It just...
But that bottle says, "Chaboom! I'm gonna be the best."
Last week? Oh,
Yeah.
last week had
Thank
4
you,
at a
Matt.
4 or higher and nothing below a 3.5.
Yeah, last week set a high bar.
This week was
Oh,
man.
so you saved the shit for me.
For Jake.
Technically, we saved it for Jake.
Well, who's
Very true.
Jake?
Jake's
Exactly,
fine.
Jake who?
Nice.
Jake not here.
I can't.
Jake not
I
here.
can't speak bad about Jake.
Jake, we talked
He's
to
a
less
beautiful
than
human
12
being.
hours before
I
the
think
show
we can
started.
though.
I talked to him less
He
than
even
12 hours
asked me
before
for
the
permission
show.
to bring other people over.
Yeah.
Matt, have you heard from him? Is he okay?
We haven't heard from him.
We messaged him.
Maybe he ran into a tree or something.
Wow,
dark
you went
really
dark
quick.
as shit. I assumed he's he's not working. again.
Celebrating.
and forgot about us.
I would be texting to make sure he's okay.
Already
We
have.
did. We reached out.
That I gave a double chin moment. So this is Jake Munns. If you are not okay, they don't give a shit. I gave you a
That's
double
not
chin
true at
moment.
all. I've called twice and text.
You did call. You did call.
Did your booty call though?
But now we have a show, so I can't like the whole time be here. Anyway, so our next beer, Sun King Breweries.
Oh, nice. So
Ugh,
pretty.
it's already gonna. I mean, what? No.
Dude, last time we had this was
Gonna be the
really
beer.
good.
It's gonna be the beer of the night.
Hi.
Beer of the
Most
night. Right here.
likely.
Beer of the night.
Most
I know,
likely.
I almost did that to
had
start
their
with, and now I'm like,
vanilla
maybe I
cream
should have just done that. I should have stuck with the gut.
Very much
But I was like, don't go with Sun King, big dog.
Oh no, we've had some pretty good beers from them
No,
lately.
Sun King's small run shit is
Oh, yeah.
amazing. It's just
Anything
their
that
staple
comes in
beers
this
that are
style
very
of bottle
meh.
from them,
Anything that the Caliente, the Mexican
it was
aged
good.
in
The Tabasco, I had it on
barrels.
tap. That was good.
Oh, that's that one.
All right,
And I
so
apologize for my
I tried the
statement,
cherry
Smo.
juicy.
I don't want to offend
oh,
you.
yeah, it's one of my favorites from them.
Ooh,
All right, so again, this is Sun King Brewery's Chocolate Orange Shadowproof. If you've heard the name before on our show, that's because we have had Shadowproof, just not this variant. This is barrel-aged Imperial Stout. They do not put the ABVs on this one. I forget. I think it's like 11-ish.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But
I'll look it up in Untapped.
Better be over 10.
It comes in like a little.
I'm gonna
chocolate
fuck it
milk
out the
jug.
window.
So your kids will grab this from the fridge and be like, "Oh, it's just chocolate
Holy
milk."
shit.
They do fill those up.
Motherfuckers. Alright.
It wasn't me this
I
time.
just gave a messy hand
It
job
wasn't
to
me.
this can.
It wasn't me.
And the theme continues.
Brrr.
Now, John, if you could help me out
12.1.
with this.
Oh, okay.
12, nice, even better. We did have this before. This one is a different one. Do you know what the difference is
No.
on
Oh,
the
I'm
prior and now?
That's why I did big gulps.
It just
That's why I did big gulps.
Or
for
just
last-
like, this is this year's batch versus
yes,
last year's
that's
batch?
exactly the difference.
Okay.
So this just different years batch.
Well, and we haven't had the chocolate orange on the show before. I didn't think so.
I
think we have.
We
Did
had
we?
chocolate orange.
Yeah, whatever.
Because we did the crowler of it, actually.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, that's, I remember
Yeah,
really
it was
liking
really
it.
like-
Last
early.
year's Choco Orange Crowler. I
Yeah.
forgot
Yeah,
about
and that's
that.
why I knew that I liked it. So
That's
I was
when you
this is
still
the same
worked there.
thing.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I like the vanilla orange cream.
Vanilla orange cream is good.
Was it full?
You made it, but it bounced out. So
Was it full?
That wasn't entirely
Yeah.
on you.
All right.
It smells
When I
very-
saw it bounce out, it was like, shit.
Shadowproof, they try to do it's their Dark Lord sort of
Oh, shit.
It
copycat.
smells
Yeah.
very orangey.
This
to me.
smells like those sugar-coated orange slices that you get at the gas
With
station.
booze.
So this is fresh. This is November release.
You guys, this reminds me straight of
Of skiing again?
no Disney World.
Killing alligators.
No,
This one's crocodiles.
no. Who's the little purple guy?
Kirby?
No.
He's pink.
Bernie.
Oh fuck!
He's
What's his
big.
name? My
He's
mom's.
big.
My
Damn it.
mom is gonna be so mad at me. Phil.
Philistine?
Philistine?
Film.
Philip?
No. What's the purple guy? Phil. That he's Figment. This smells.
What?
This straight
I'm so
smells
lost.
like. No. Stop. If you've ever been to Disney World, this smells like the Figment ride at Disney World.
Who's the purple guy?
The Figment.
If
But I thought
viewers,
you said right.
can you translate for us? We don't really know.
If you've been to Disney World
have
20
been to
years
Disney
ago,
World.
20 years ago, this smells
5
like
years
the
ago.
Figment ride.
Went to Disney World
So
like
anyway,
5
back
years
to the
ago.
beer.
Very fruitful, very bright, very orangey. It
It
smells
is very
like
orangey.
There is a lot of...
Very
Oh
orangey.
my god.
This is the Figment ride. The Figment of your imagination.
All right, I
He's-
really want to like this, but there is a lot of orange.
No, and he's a little purple guy with horns.
I
Look
think
him
I
up,
like
look him
last
up.
year's batch better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to try it though because I like the smell.
The orange is a little disproportionate, and it almost seems like I feel like Sunken Pride is good about not doing artificial flavors, but it almost seems artificial with the orange
Did you taste it?
due to its overwhelmingness.
Yeah.
It's
You
not
probably like
bad.
the orange
Back and
ones.
forth.
It's just a lot of orange. You're gonna get warned.
So
It does feel artificial.
So,
Like
knowing Andrew Hood, who is their barrel master, normally he handles the adjuncts, and he normally does the real shit.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah,
We've
so-
talked about it on the show.
We're not saying that it's fake. It's so orange it comes off
It
artificial.
makes me wonder
That is not real orange.
if
No.
Trevor
Did this one?
did this one.
I don't think he did.
If Trevor did this one, chances are he could have used some extract or something.
It doesn't feel like a Trevor beer, though.
But that's not real
It doesn't feel like a
orange.
Hood.
Or, I mean, a Hood beer.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a Hood beer.
Yeah.
It feels like a Trevor beer.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like Andrew at all.
Yeah. Because I've been there when Andrew's done his adjuncts. He definitely uses real shit.
That is...
Okay, so the smell to me smells like Disney World. The taste tastes like
Wally World.
Chocolate's a little
shit.
grainy.
It's
minimal.
not good.
Yeah, it's just the orange is so strong that it's overpowering the chocolate that's there. I'm sure there's a decent amount of chocolate. It's just getting blasted out.
This one could have maybe aged a little bit. 'Cause we need that orange to drop out.
And you typically don't want adjunct beers to age too long.
Right.
A year at most on stout adjuncts. Typically. I mean, Goose Island always says up to 5 years for certain ones.
Yeah.
But we played that game and lost.
Well, that was also...
That was the infected beer
that was one they knew was infected right after they released it.
that they got sued for.
Hey, off screen, Matt, can you play the figment of
No.
my imagination.
No.
For this one,
I do not have that button, but if I did, I would definitely be pushing it so hard for you right now.
It smells like the ride, but it tastes like shit.
Where the feet are on the ride?
Which I have a funny story about that, but not for
Oh,
tonight.
Jesus.
That's for our next episode.
I jumped out of Disney World ride and never got caught.
You jumped out of it?
I jumped out of a Disney World
Where?
ride.
Which ride? Please tell me it was Small
Okay, I
World.
jumped out.
Please tell me you jumped out of Small World.
No. So in
Captain
this was
Nemo?
before Layla, so it would have been like 2015. We went on the dinosaur ride that was voiced by Ellen. My best friend and I got super wasted. Halfway through the ride, I'm like, well, shit, I gotta puke. I gotta all the things. So I'm waving at the
Oh,
guy
look at
in
that.
the
The
back.
beer's not on the cam.
I'm waving off, and the guy's texting, and
What's
I'm
over
like,
there?
bitch, I gotta get off. So I had everyone stand up on the ride and flash their phone. I'm like, well, I'm either gonna dive into water with dinosaurs coming up, or I'm gonna dive into nothing. So I jumped off the ride, ran to the exit. Thank God it was nothing. I went through like 2 miles of backstage Disney walls or whatever, backstage shit. Got to the bathroom,
So you could shit.
did my business, shut down the ride because there was a
A missing person.
Crazy lady who... Yeah.
Please tell me your picture's hanging up in Disneyland, still looking for this
shut
woman.
down the ride because there was an exit door alert or something, and I'm like,
Clearly there
"Bitch,
was.
I was flagging you down that I was about to get sick, and so I jumped, and yeah, that
Was the ride that, like...
And
No,
this
it was
reminds
the-
you of that. That's a ringing endorsement.
it was the old ride with Ellen DeGeneres and my best friend Kelly, and it was awful. So I puked, did other shit,
Clearly.
and then drank the rest of the day at Epcot. And I never got caught.
I'm so happy.
Most people get thrown out of Disney
Yeah.
for jumping off rides, and I did not.
I'm so happy.
So, I really feel after that, we have to rate this beer.
2.
There's no way to segue that.
You can split it. I don't want all of that, but
You're home, though.
I am home.
Oh,
You
sorry.
give the rest to Matt, yeah.
That was off-screen hand. It actually made it on this camera. That was weird.
Ooh,
So that is I'll go ahead and rate first, even though it's supposed to be Jordan, because
I don't care anymore.
that's not even it. I just want to rate it first. I've had this beer before. I think was great last year. Tasted literally nothing like this one.
yeah.
Because as soon as you reminded me it was the one in the Crowler, remembered it instantly. Great
Yeah.
beer.
Good. We rated it well.
Was that one aged any longer, or was that pretty fresh?
Not really. it was
No,
about the
I've
same.
got that was a crowler. That was straight off tap.
Okay. Just checking.
I'm gonna give it a 1.5.
Oh,
I think the orange
Wow.
is. I think the orange is stupid overpowering. It's very artificial. The chocolate is grainy and minimal, and it's all you're getting is orange and booze. I think it is a pitiful swing by Sun King.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's a swift kick to the dick right there.
Well, I don't know if it's my turn, but I give it a 2.
Can be.
It is.
Because it smells like orange and Disney World
Disney World.
rides.
Disney World, Disneyland. Which one?
Disney World.
I don't know.
It's just it's a fake artificial orange
It's
bullshit.
very
It reminds me
artificial.
of something a owner that we know would do because it was cheap.
It tastes like orange NyQuil.
You know.
It's not even a thing, but it tastes like what I would imagine orange
Yeah,
NyQuil
There's
would
orange
taste
colored
like.
NyQuil.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
pretty cool.
do you think our
Oh,
do you
the hell I
think
mean.
our votes would change at the beginning?
No, not a chance in hell.
I don't either.
No, actually, ours normally go up towards the end of the
Yeah,
night.
after we've been drinking 8 beers, usually the 8th beer gets the most leniency.
Yeah.
It definitely smells like fake Disney World orange.
God damn it.
I'm not okay with this.
I don't know what to rate it. I
You're
gotta
gonna
score
give
it.
it
I
a
gotta score
7.
Yeah, you gotta do it,
No,
John.
I can't
Pressure's
do
on,
it.
pressure's on.
it.
You didn't even finish it.
I know. And the more I drink it, it's getting worse. I'm gonna go 175. That's what it is. It'll be a 175 average.
Damn.
Yeah, that's harsher than I wanted to be, but I think it's right.
That was pitiful. And it really was. Matt, what would you give it?
I'm gonna be a little on the generous side.
Shocker.
Just because it is stronger ABV, it is still stout, so it's more in my wheelhouse. I would give it like a 2, and I'm being generous. Like the last year we had it, which is part of also why I want to be nice.
It was like a 4.
Last year was
Maybe
really,
3.5.
It was a 4, I think.
really good. And when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, well, I don't pick that because I know we had it. I know it was good. It's Sun King. You know, it's their limited series. It's always gonna be good. Let's, one of my most anticipating, not something that I'm sure is gonna be a slam dunk. I'm like, this is the biggest letdown because I expected it to be good. Everything else I had no idea, but this one was like, this should be crushing it.
I don't want to drink that.
But at 12%, it does get a little bit of that, ABV and stoutness where I'm like, I could begrudgingly drink this, but I wouldn't be happy about it. So that's why I'm like, a 2.
And it's not even a fact.
No, I placed it now. That orange flavor. Remember the orange syrup we used to put in our carbonated water?
Yeah.
At the mothership?
A little bit.
It's exactly what it tastes like.
It's not even...
It's what John and I bought for the carbonated water.
Giacomo says it's a 1. I don't know if he
No,
said
it
this
wasn't
or
the
not.
snow cone. It wasn't
in
the snow cone
in
syrup.
Scotland, but
No! Who's Scotland? Hey.
Giacomo Wright. It was on here earlier. He met
Tell
Gerard
Gerard
Butler.
Butler.
He says it's a 1. So I don't know if he's just like reading the crowd here or if he's had it, but
He hasn't had it.
And tell Gerard Butler, I'm
I
a
don't know.
10.
It's almost
I'm a
like they
thick
use the
10.
same orange that they use for the
No.
the Sunlight orange vanilla.
No, that's vanilla.
Orange vanilla.
No, but I honestly think that orange was better.
Yeah, but it goes better with a cream ale.
That was rough. I'm not okay with it.
It's not even that. It's like I can't even be here and say like, oh, it's just hot. It needs to tame down. It just.
So
what's the average come on that one? I don't know if I heard that.
1.75.
It's 1.75.
So we came out. We finished up real strong on that.
Damn it.
We're going to have a good beer for the Drunken Movie review.
Our scores are
One mustache.
rough.
Yeah, this is a shit night.
Shit night.
Well, we had such a great night last week. It had to balance out somewhere.
So the
Universal's-
highest beer we had was a 3.75, and we had 4 at a 2.75 or lower. 5 at a 3 or lower.
Beer of the night is pistachio.
Yeah, beer of the night, Matt.
I think that's a given. A foregone conclusion at this point. I'm not sure if this question needs to be asked tonight.
John,
Pistachio.
Jordan.
I mean, I didn't get to count the first 3, so.
Well, you go by with what you had, and first 2, you missed 2.
Pistachio.
It's not like,
Highest rated for me was pistachio, but I'm actually going to go with Forgotten Colors.
Yeah.
Having a
I thought
true
about
to taste Berliner Weiss was unbelievably satisfying.
I can respect that, just a little less my palate.
Yeah.
But I can see
Even though
why.
I rated the pistachio higher by 0.25, having a true to taste Berliner Weiss after the ridiculous amount of fruited things we've had over the years was fantastic. So that'll be mine.
Oh my god.
Actually,
You weren't supposed to be on the show!
actually,
yeah, but
can I
I
change mine?
saved your essence.
My beer of the night was the beer cocky. Was that something like cream ale? Is that what that was? That's my choice.
Yeah.
Tonight.
My eyes.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you follow us on all social medias, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, yada, yada, yada. Follow our TikTok because we have a lot of fun on there. But yeah, so I'm TBG_Ops guy.
My dog being Q.
With us today.
Jordan Fox with Books and Brews Noblesville.
That was way too
Borderline
official.
professional.
I'm Jordan Fox, Books and Brews.
There we go. I mean, I want to see this hand dancing you're going to teach them for the intros.
No, it's going to be like boom, 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 boom.
And behind the camera, the one, the only.
Austrian still got some late minute comments.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We got
Nothing like signing off.
Misty Dawn Bolithus.
No.
Misty!
Yeah.
Equally, she says, Jordan! And then, like, 8 hearts. Bunny says that the chocolate orange shadow proof is like the Terry's chocolate orange ball. Last year's, yes. This year's,
No.
sucks a fat one.
Yeah, this year's was rough.
And Giacomo Wright was like, the one, he's like, I'm just reading the crowd, man. He's like, yeah, you're not far off, Brian.
Giacomo, follow us on all socials. Come back next week. It was great
It's
hearing
fun,
from you,
man.
brother.
Yeah,
You were
thanks for
awesome.
participating, man.
And come to Indy with Gerard.
Oh, Jesus. Thanks for listening, guys. Make sure you follow 2BG_OpsGuy, Mudhog B&Q, Offscreen
But
Matt,
Bruce Noblesville.
Two Bearded Guys, Two Bearded Guys, Drunken Movie Reviews. It's TBG_Drunken Movie. No.
Yeah,
I
you
forget.
like the underscore. Fuck it, yeah.
But anyway, follow all of it. And by the way, it's time to start our Drunken Movie Reviews. So we'll talk to you later. Later.